So before we start session 2 of Path of Glory, let's go ahead and get those updates taken care of. So if you want to open Orla, and you can just click on that tile at the bottom, and then go to...
I'm ahead of you. I've already got my skills up.
Perfect, perfect. So check 5 of those boxes next to 5 skills that you want to improve. And when you've checked them, it'll put a little arrow on them. And once you've got
Are you okay
5,
if I go for the obvious ones? Is that okay? It'll make it quicker.
Yep, absolutely. So go ahead and click on 5 of those, and once you've got 5 of those arrows, then just go back and click on an arrow, and it should roll your dice. And if you succeed on your improvement by rolling above your score, it will add 1 to your score. And so we'll do 4 rounds of 5 skills each, and they can be, if you want to do knives each and every time, or awareness every time you can. I'll let you choose which skills you want to go for. So now that you have those 5, just click on the arrow, and it should make a roll for you to try and improve that.
I mean, because of the higher skills, I'm going to be lucky.
Yeah,
but,
it's tough to improve them the higher they get. But I think we'll probably get something. Boy, you're rolling really low right now.
Yeah, all right.
So that was less than impressive there, Orla. Go ahead and select 5 more.
Yay!
There we go, and then give those a go.
You're keeping track of how many times we're doing it?
I am. I'm holding up 2 fingers right now, so I know this is the second time.
Oh, there's one.
Oh, hey, all right. Got your bows up, which is important. We like that one. And almost got your knives.
Okay,
well, you're rolling right on your score there. And then go ahead. This will be round 3.
Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 3.
Yes.
There's the dragon.
That was a 19, and then it went to a dragon. Darn it. Well, you were rolling like 1s and 2s, and
it's a 17.
There we go. 17.
So my bows have come up pretty good.
So if those ever get to 18 and you make an improvement on 18, they don't go any higher. It'll stop at 18, but then you just get a new heroic ability. And then this is your last go round.
All right. Fingers and toes crossed. A lot of the bows came up, though. I mean, if anything had to go up.
That's the one that I think, especially given how things went last session, that's the one that's going to be very important.
Another. These are all my dragons I'm rolling now for the whole game. Oh, there's an 18 for bushcraft.
Excellent.
So
nice.
That will come in handy.
That's the demon. That's
demons
good.
Are good. Demons are good. All right.
And a 14, so that's put my swords up. Hey, that was a good roll.
Excellent. Yeah, that was your best round yet of improvements.
Okay, cool.
So now I think Orla is ready. I'm going to take us back to where we were, and Orla, you're going to come into the game here in just a moment. They have to find you, and it shouldn't take long. So let me pull us.
Happy to sit back.
Yeah, and kind of watch the chaos here.
Hi, everybody else. Sorry for holding you up.
Oh no, thank you for taking that slot.
Yeah, you're going to be very helpful today because we are down a Quillbeak.
Thanks for joining in. Glad to hear you again.
In fact, we're going to have a campfire moment during this session where you guys can kind of recount, because some of you have adventured with Orla before and some of you have not, so you get a chance to kind of share how you know each other and build on kind of the character backgrounds. So where we left off is inside these hobgoblin caves, and Orla, your scene is probably mostly black, but you should see these guys as they get a little closer. We just finished off 24 hobgoblins, I think it was 23 or 24, and we are somewhat wounded, but we were able to take a stretch rest, recover some of our ailments. But what brings us here is a merchant, Dregel, that we met at the Hungry Hobgoblin. He asked us to go and find his shipment of wine, his servants, and his love. And I think we found his servants. It looks like they were staked up outside and had been disemboweled. We suspect that most of his wine has been drunk, but there is still the matter of his love. And so as we find ourselves here in these tunnels, let me just confirm, I think, Sir Cornelius, you had a light spell cast on your sword, I believe.
Yes, on my sword.
Okay, let me make sure you have got that light on here. And then, was anyone else carrying any sort of light source?
I had a torch. Phelorian did.
Perfect. Let me get you a torch. I have a new macro that will let me apply the light sources here. There we go. So your light's going to be a little different color because it's torchlight versus magical light. Okay, if you guys want to move around and explore.
I don't remember, did we already search for loot in the area we had cleared?
No, so we were too busy fighting hobgoblins, so we probably could make a systematic search for loot. Probably not a bad idea. Give me one moment here. And if we come upon something, I will pause the movements. So, Urd, you seem to have found a door. And it looks like there is a skin cloth covering here. I'm going to pause it right there. Phelorian, you give me an awareness roll. Excellent. You find some loot here, kind of down by these little blankets and bits of bedding. Let me grab my book.
Trinkets.
Let's see what you find. You find a square chamber that has two openings, one to the north and one to the northeast. There are straw beds with blankets placed against two of the walls. On a tree stump lies a roasted chicken. And that chicken would count as 2 rations of food.
Cozy.
If you want to take that, you're more than welcome to.
Yes, rations are always excellent.
And Sir Cornelius, give me an awareness roll as well.
I'll take the dragon.
The dragon or the dragon? Which one would you like?
I think I'll go with the dragon.
Perfect. This elongated cave has openings in 3 directions. You can see to the north, the south, and to the east. Against the walls are 2 straw beds and a barrel, next to which 2 roasted chickens are hanging on a skewer above a small chest.
Well, these will serve as a hearty meal. I'm sure we're all rather hungry after our lengthy battle.
Yeah. The chickens on the skewer will count as 2 rations of food. And there is the matter of that chest there as well.
Is it locked, or can I just
it does
flip
look
it open
to be locked.
and see
It
what's
can
inside?
be picked, or it could be forced open.
Well, I'm not one for skilled hands like that, so I think I'll just try and break the lock with my sword.
So it will automatically hit. You can just roll damage. This does have an armor rating of 6, and it has a certain number of hit points. If you exceed that, it will open. Let's go ahead and just give you a damage roll for your sword. That's going to do 5 points of damage. You've got it pretty bashed open, but not quite enough that you could open it up. Probably one more good swing like that. Yeah, nothing will prevent you from getting into this chest, and you will find 2 treasure cards. You find a dagger and 16 copper coins. These are not wealthy hobgoblins, but you're welcome to take those. You can drag those and pull them onto your character sheet, and then later if you want to add them to the party loot, or you're welcome to just access the party loot from the journal tab and add them now. So Urd,
yeah, if Phelorian wants the dagger, I know he didn't have any sort of weapon.
So yeah, he could probably use a dagger. I think we also found some slings. He's not great with them, but as he uses them, he will get better with them. Urd, you find a door down there, and give me an awareness roll as you just examine this door quickly.
Just what I needed.
Perfect. This door appears to be barred from the inside. There is no visible lock or no means of accessing this. Nothing to pick, nothing to try and force open. It's probably barred from the inside, you suspect.
Does it push in or pull out?
It looks like it. You would pull it out, but there's no handle on this side.
All right. And are the hinges on this side?
The hinges are not on this side. They're recessed in the wall.
Is it completely flush? Is there kind of like look under the door or see anything there?
There is a small gap under the door. You are more than welcome to maybe make like a spot hidden roll as you're peeking and getting down and kind of taking your time to guess what's on the other side.
We're all gonna die.
Oh man!
Oh, wait.
It was so close.
Oh wait, no, I'm actually already disheartened, so I can't do that. Never mind.
Yeah, we retained our conditions from last time. So there is a door there, but there's no easy access. Sir Cornelius, you find up here. It looks like there's some prison cells up here. There is to the just north of your position. There's a barred iron door that blocks the entrance to this cramped little dungeon. Inside, you see two dwarves eating some chicken cut up on a tree stump between them. Two blankets are rolled up on piles of straw. Around the dwarves' ankles are shackles attached to chains with two large iron balls on the end. And Urd, as you walk by, just to the south of you, you see another prison door. This door, barred from the outside, blocks the entrance to this cell. And among the straw and dirt on the floor are three bloody figures in tattered clothes and a very anxious-looking elf female. That would be Orla.
So much anxious, kind of fuming, really.
Right.
I will open the cell doors and try to heal those I can.
Perfect. The door will, you can either use a sleight of hand with a boon. It's a pretty flimsy lock to get open, or you can smash down the door.
Yeah, I'm going to take the sleight of hand with a boon because, it didn't help.
This is definitely where Quillbeak would have come in handy.
Does anyone know how a door works? Apparently I don't.
Yeah, maybe you're trying to push this one, and this is another pull door.
Are we seeing like a ring of keys or anything that might open these locks?
Well, there are plenty of dead hobgoblins, and if you spend just a little time searching around, you would find some keys.
All right. I will go through their pockets and look for loose keys.
It takes you just a moment. In addition to the keys, you also find a gold amulet. This thing looks to be quite valuable, and a goblin had it hidden around his neck. This is likely worth, 10 or 20 or 30 gold pieces. But you do manage to find the keys. The door is unlocked, and Orla is able to step out into the light.
All right. Well, as Orla steps out, she's obviously doing fine. I recognize her. Good to see you again.
Yeah.
And I will go try to heal the bloody corpses.
The corpses in here,
the bloody people, I guess.
They're not corpses. They are still very much alive. The prisoners, they introduce themselves as Aulik, Sigvid, and Irvid. They are shackled and chained, and you notice that these shackles are not on there very tightly at all. In fact, you don't even need to use the key. You can just kind of pull them apart. They explain that they served as Dregil's guards and were captured by the hobgoblins during the attack on the caravan. They have no reward to offer, but they tell you of the two dwarves just to the northeast. They say those two came in and shackled us, but they themselves were then put in irons, and the whole time the hobgoblins stood guard beside them. They didn't seem to understand what we were saying, but they blinked at us as they locked the shackles around our feet. And you suspect that perhaps the dwarves purposefully did not lock them tightly.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so
as you spend a moment bandaging their wounds, they ask if someone will let them out. It's a healing roll. Excellent.
They can let themselves out.
Yeah, so if you just kind of point them in the direction, they will happily go out into the sunlight.
Oh, I thought you meant from the chains. I'm trapped under an elf, but I will I will also set my people free.
Perfect. Let my people go. This door, you've got the key to it as well, and these two dwarves, they are overjoyed to see a familiar face, at least one of dwarven kind. They introduce themselves in the thick dwarven tongue as Baldur and Lorden. These are two very old dwarves that were captured long ago by the hobgoblins. They tell you their sad tale of being overpowered and put in irons with the promise of freedom if they provided the captors with door locks, shackles, and weapons. They have not received their freedom, but their hope burns strong.
Well, that explains why the doors and everything here are so well.
Yeah,
hey,
you would recognize dwarven craftsmanship there.
If you guys built these doors and everything, I noticed there's a door kind of south of here that's barred from the inside. Can you tell us how to open it or how to get around it?
Ah, they say, 'tis a sly mechanism. That door cannot be opened from the outside, but there is another way. Behind the skin to the south, there's a secret passage. Going through there, you will find your way into that room. I think Bloodhand spends most of his time there.
Well, you know those elves you chained up, but made sure that they could get out. They've gone toward the entrance. There's some extra chicken hanging around here, so if you need something to eat, and then we'll be heading back to town. You're welcome to join us.
The two dwarves pounce on the chicken. In fact, a few of them stop and kick and stab some of the dead hobgoblins on their way out. They're licking the grease of the chicken off of their hands. They're absolutely famished, but overjoyed to be set free. And they will guide the other prisoners out to the entrance. They give you, Urd, a word of advice. If treasure ye seek, Bloodhand has it on him at all times. Don't let him escape. And then they go with the other prisoners. Yeah, I don't think you were going to let him escape. So, Orla, how did you fall victim to these hobgoblins? Just yesterday, they managed to capture you. How did they stumble upon you and overpower you?
Well, I had heard that there was somebody in the forest who knew a lot about what was happening with the forest and could help me. So I was traveling alone through the forest, and basically I went to sleep because for 15, whatever it is, I always get confused between shifts and rounds and things. So I was doing that thing elves do where they actually just can do it for a short time and actually have a full rest. But while that happens, I cannot wake up. Yep. So by the time I actually woke up, I was already bound. It's not a good idea for me to travel on my own particularly. So.
Yeah, you definitely realize that there is strength in numbers. And noticing that you have a fellow elf here in Phelorian, It gives you some
Yeah.
comfort that the two of you can watch one another's backs.
We met that guy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we know him.
And actually, I'm kind of been peering at Cornelius and Urd. Well, in particular Cornelius, since he's the one that's right there, and I'm just like, Corny, is that you?
Yeah, you would recognize Orla from your journey to the sinking tower.
Yeah.
Well, yes, of course. Sir Cornelius would never forget one of one of his companions who fought with him through the sinking tower.
Well and well met, Corny. Thank you so much for freeing me. I am in your debt.
Oh, certainly you will pay your debt in the aid you will provide us in combat, as I fear there is more combat to be had in these caverns.
I hate them all. I will help you kill them.
Sir Cornelius, you are approaching that skin that is hanging over the passageway to the south. Are you approaching with any
Yes.
stealth in mind, or are you going boldly?
I think I'm just down here to keep watch until the rest of the party is ready to continue. I don't want any hobgoblins to come out of the parts of the cavern we've yet to explore, so I'm just making sure that we don't get ambushed. As I'm sure they're well aware of our presence now, certainly one of them could have ran to warn the rest of them that are hiding here.
Absolutely.
Brandon,
Yes.
do I have my gear with me?
You do. So your gear was locked in a separate area next to the cells, and you're able to reacquire all of your gear.
Well, I could see that it was there. So, yep, straight away equip myself, get my bow ready,
Excellent.
get my knife on my belt. While we're traveling, I would like to keep an eye out for a sword.
Perfect. There's a good chance we will find something. These hobgoblins had short spears and long spears and bows, and I believe some of them did have a sword. Let me just double check. If they did, you would easily be able to pick one up. They have... nope, looks like short spears and and a dagger. No swords as of yet.
Okay, I'm pretty good with a knife now, so, but yeah.
Have you got a dagger?
I have a knife.
Okay, let me get you a dagger as well. You would easily be able to find one of those. Let me just add that to your character. I'm going to swap your knife for your dagger. I think the dagger is a little bit better than the knife. Maybe durability wise. Let me just double check. Yeah, durability is better. So if you choose to parry with it, would be the advantage there. Not that you're going to parry. Evading is probably more your thing, but if you choose to.
Very much. If what happened in the one-shot's anything to go by.
Right? All right. Do you want to search any of the caves that you have liberated, or head behind that fur-lined passageway, or fur-covered passageway?
I'm looking to these guys who've rescued me.
I think Sir Cornelius is ready if everyone else is prepared to head onwards.
Yes, haste would be good.
Let's see, right there. Sir Cornelius, you find an oblong cave chamber with a tree stump in the middle and a sleeping pelt against one of the walls. Against the other wall is a large barrel with 2 mugs. In one corner hangs a boar skin, and in the other is an iron-bound wooden door. Of more immediate interest are the 2 hobgoblin bodyguards stationed here. I'm going to pull everyone into combat because they are going to immediately attack. So if we go to the combat screen, the 2 crossed swords icon, you can click on the cards next to your name and choose the card, the initiative card for yourself. I will choose it for the bodyguards and the scout.
Right. Just explain to me again what I need to do there. Sorry.
No problem. If you go to the upper right, there's the icons. There's one that has 2 crossed swords.
Gotcha, that's what I did last time. I was looking at the cross swords over on the left side.
Oh.
That's it. Yeah.
And then you should see the cards. Yeah. And then let's begin combat. Alright. There is someone that is doing things in secret here. Urd, your turn. You hear Cornelius shouting, you hear the cry of hobgoblins. Phelorian probably lets out a little yelp. Ah, there's more! You can switch your tokens or your initiative card with someone else, or you can go ahead and try to move into the room. You're able to move through others, you just cannot stay there. But you could stay right there if you choose.
Right.
Actually, I think you're on top of Phelorian, so you would have to move.
Yeah. Well, if I stand back here, I can't see the guy here.
Let me move. I'm just going to move Orla for just a second. Let me move Urd. You can move to here if you want to be in that close.
I absolutely do not.
Okay.
I want to be right above Phelorian, but if I'm above Phelorian, I cannot see the hobgoblin that's right here.
Okay.
Could you not stand on me, act, and then move back?
Yes, so you could do that. So I'll move you into the room. You can act, and then you'll still have movement to be able
Yeah,
to
you like push me up against the wall. I'm just like, oh. Man of action. Oh.
You need that roll when it's time to improve your animism. Are you going to push that roll?
I am not. I've only got 2 skills that I'm not already pushed, and I'm not going to do either one of them. Unless I have to.
Phelorian, your turn.
Oh, exciting. Guess I'm gonna do some magic.
You also do have a dagger now in your person. You can throw it. You can try and stab someone, or you can magic. You have your one that little hand spell that you have. What's it called? The bone chill. That would be a good one here. Or you could try to draw off some willpower from these guys.
The willpower would be nice, but it takes some reliable damage.
Oh, I thought that was a demon. But you
That
got
was
it.
close.
Oh, excellent.
I don't know why that rolled twice.
We'll take the first one. Excellent. He is wounded, but not down. This one down here is going to go after Sir Cornelius. His long spear. He drives it in towards your armor. Wow, minimum roll. Your armor easily turns aside the spear as he attempts to stick you. Orla, you can hear the sound of combat in there. You could also move in, act, and then move out.
Well, I think that's probably what she's going to do because she can't see very much at the moment.
Yeah.
So she's going to move in. Is that getting her right up against one of them, though?
Let's move you right there. That would be better.
Okay.
And then you can get some retribution on these hobgoblins.
Totally going for retribution on the hobgoblins.
So if you want to target one of them, you can click on the one that you want to target. And once
Yeah.
you've clicked on them, you can push T, and it will target them. And then go to your character sheet and click on the weapon on the main page, and it will make an attack having targeted them.
So that's him, and then I click T, like that. Did that work?
So you're attacking this one down here? Yep, looks like he's targeted.
Okay, cool.
And then on your character sheet, just click on, assume your bow that you're using.
Mm-hmm.
And then it will
It's
ask if
showing
there's
me
any banes or boons. Just go ahead and just do a straight roll on there. Nice. Go ahead and click the roll damage button on the chat bar.
On the chat. Oh, on the chat bar. There you go. Yay, learning curve.
But now you know how to do basically everything. So you are all set. Oh!
Oh, nice.
Wow.
How do you... you don't finish him off, but you come awfully close. Where do you strike him with this arrow?
Oh, I think I get him right in the throat, so he's not quite dead, but he's gasping.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time at this point.
Take that!
A little payback. And then go ahead and move yourself back into the hallway.
Yeah.
Perfect. Sir Cornelius.
Alright, I will target the hobgoblin that has yet to take any damage yet.
Well, they've both taken damage now. So this one is at about half, and this one has like 3 hit points left.
Oh, well, I will target the one that is half health.
Okay. Yeah, how do you murder this guy?
So I think it is a bit close quarters in here, so I think I just drive my sword forward and stab him right through the chest and probably puncture a lung or some other vital organ.
His long spear clatters to the ground as he slumps forward, dead. Let me go back to Sir Cornelius.
Well, I will ready myself and take a second swing at this other hobgoblin.
And how do you take out this hobgoblin?
So with the blood of his friend still fresh on my sword, I bring it back around, and I think I drive my sword forward and perhaps through his throat.
Excellent. He falls lifeless. He tries to bark out some sort of cry of warning or command. You're uncertain, but his throat is slashed out before he is able to speak or say anything.
It appears there's another of these infernal doors down here.
There is. In this room, or you find the door here is locked, but it could be picked or forced open. There are no keys on these bodyguards. To pick the lock would be sleight of hand with a bane. If you have lock picks, that would eliminate the bane. To bash down the door, it does have armor, but if you wail on it enough, I'm sure you could get it.
Well, that might announce our presence to those behind the door. Perhaps one of our elves has agile fingers enough to do this quietly, or otherwise of course, I'm always open to bash down the door by force.
My sleight of hand's not very good.
No, no 9.
I've got a 7.
What is Phelorian's sleight of hand?
6.
6. If you want to aid Orla, it would give her a boon, which would cancel
Okay.
out the bane. It would just be a straight roll.
Just lean in, Florian. Orla, nice to meet a fellow elf deep in a cavern. And attempt.
Of course.
Excellent.
Oops, I should have done that with the boon.
Ooh. Okay. Well,
I gotta try that again this time though, because I got a boon. Did I?
yes, you did have a boon on that. So that
Sorry,
one will
I'll
not
work
count.
this out.
Oh, well, it's 1 point better, but it's still not a success. If you want to push the roll, you can take a condition and try again, or you can just say, you know what, this is beyond my expertise.
I'm gonna look at Phelorian. This is really annoying. I'm gonna get angry,
Nice.
and I'll
Go-
push the roll.
Perfect. So then on the chat screen, you can just click on angry and then hit push roll, and it will automate that for you.
Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just have a look at that then. Push roll. But then it still won't, or would... Oh, that's an 11. Still no good, though.
But it's better. That's an improvement. But yeah, so you get upset at this door. You're trying to pick the lock, and finally you just throw your hands down in disgust. Look
God,
at
I can
Cornelius.
smell chicken. I'm starving. I can't concentrate on this.
Yeah, there's some sort of delicious smell around here. You haven't eaten for quite some time.
No.
Sir Cornelius, this might be up to you.
Yes, of course. Don't worry. You've spent several days in a hobgoblin dungeon. I'm sure that can't be good for anything. So I will bash this door down.
Give me a roll.
Would that be a strength roll?
No, so you just roll your sword's damage. You automatically hit. You just need to roll damage. If you're trying to use your weapon, are you trying to put your shoulder into it? That would be a strength roll.
I'll just I guess I'll do the damage. I don't want to hurt myself.
The door seems to block all of that damage. Your sword scarcely even scratches the surface of it.
I'll take a second swing.
Okay.
Just see if I can do a bit more.
Oh, much better. You actually took a pretty good chunk out of the door. 1 or 2 more swings like that will do it, but you do notice that it is very loud. Loud clanging sounds as you're banging against this door with your sword. Go ahead and do another damage roll.
Yeah, I will take these swings quickly. I don't want Bloodhand, or I believe that was the hobgoblin's name, to have time to escape.
That's going to be one more blow should do it. Excellent. The door opens, yields to you, and you are able to bypass it. And I'll move Phelorian and Orla in there as well.
Thank you.
And Urd, if you want to come in, I'll put you in there. Oops, where'd that go?
Oh, I thought he'd be with the treasure.
There we go.
I'm hidden by the elf again.
There we go. I'll bring you in there. Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, let me pause right there. This room, a large room split in the middle by a short stone staircase. Bear skins are hanging in 2 of the corners. On the floor is a sleeping pelt, and at its head end is a large barrel with a tin cup on it. There are 2 roasted chickens on a skewer, and in the lower part of the room is a large chest. This room is not cramped like the rest of the cave system. It has a high ceiling. The chest appears to be locked, but it can be picked or forced open. There's a bear skin right here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at the others and go, chicken, can I eat some chicken?
And you can see the chicken right there. If you
Yeah.
want,
Please.
I'm going to add some rations to your character.
Mhm.
Is there a big ass orc in here?
There is not.
All
He
right.
heard us coming.
So look under the bear skin, see if there's an escape hatch that way.
It looks like this skin opens into another tunnel.
Mm. Follow along, drumsticks in both hands, just eating.
Right there, I'm going to pause it for just a moment. And let me get this ready for you. From this small chamber, there are narrow passages that head off in different directions. You see a rock fall is going to be up here towards the end. However, more important than that, there are foes here. And they attack as soon as you pass through the bearskins. Let me reshuffle the initiative cards.
Perhaps if we keep one of these scouts alive, we could ask them to take us to Bloodhand.
Go ahead and draw your initiative cards, everyone.
You don't think any of these are Bloodhand? We're getting low on non-Bloodhand orcs.
Orla, you are up first. You can hear the shouts of combat coming from just beyond that.
Okay.
Animal skin.
Can you get me moved in there?
Oh,
I need to
sorry,
work
I
out how to
have
make the map a bit bigger.
So to make it
I'm
larger,
gonna-
you can do your mouse wheel, or you can do page up or page down.
Page up or page down. I remember we did this last time. We have to try and work out. No. Anyway, I'm just going to duck through the door, and what I've got in my hands is chicken, so I'm going to throw a chicken at the head of somebody.
Nice.
I'm hanging on to my other drumstick, though, but I'm throwing the rest of the chicken.
You can see there's a hobgoblin scout as you go through. I'm going to move you through that passageway. You can come in just kind of past Sir Cornelius. You can see there's 2 hobgoblin scouts here.
Hey.
We're going to say this is just kind of like using a dagger. So you can target that guy and throw it like a dagger, but it'll do a little bit less damage. Maybe you hit him with the pointy end of the skewer.
Nice. That's a 12, and so I get it.
Nice. And so then let me just roll some damage here. One point of damage, but he does have armor, so the chicken actually hits him in the chest and bounces off, and he looks at you like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, that was a waste of a chicken. Also, at least he's now going to have to clean his armor.
Right. He is covered in grease, but so upset is he that he's going to draw his knife and show you how it's done. He will target you.
I'm going to, well, let's see if he hits me first.
So that's going to be a hit. Now, you have used your action, so you would not be able to evade.
Oh, but I have fast footwork now.
You do, yes. So how does fast footwork work?
I may attempt to dodge an attack without consuming my action for the round. The bonus dodge can be performed at any time during the round. I may only try to dodge the same attack once, so I've only got one go at this attack, but I can use it multiple times per round as long as I have enough will points. So
Absolutely. So I think this does it cost you 2 or 3?
Wait a minute. It is 3.
3. So if you click on, or if you're looking at it on your abilities, if you click on fast footwork, I think it will ask you if you want to. Actually, how do you? I forget.
It's got one of those red symbols to click, so I could click that.
Click that, and
see
it
what
should take the
happens.
willpower points automatically, and then you can just make an evade roll.
Did that? That didn't work.
Let's see if I can get it for you here. Oh, no, that's not it at all. Let's just... I'll take off 3 willpower points. I can go to your main screen and I can just
All right,
left
and
click
I'll
on
just
your
do an
willpower.
evade.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yep.
do an evade roll.
And phew! I thought it was going to
Ooh,
be
I
17
thought it
for a
was
minute.
17 as well. So you managed to easily and deftly slip aside as his thrust goes wide.
Is that how you do it, is it?
That's how you do it. Up next, you see a shape stumble into the light, and this must be Bloodhand himself.
Oh.
He's wielding 2 scimitars, one in each hand. He is going to step up to destroy these interlopers. He has dual wield, so he can use both weapons. He also has dual slash. So he's going to do 2 slashes at Sir Cornelius and 2 slashes at Orla as he just brings his blades across twice, slashing with each hand. So let's do the double slashes on Sir Cornelius. Oh, okay, and he misses the double slashes on Sir Cornelius with a 19.
Too much wine.
And on Orla, that's going to be, so that's actually going to be 2 hits. You can evade one of them if you use fast footwork, but the other one's going to land.
Okay, I will use fast footwork to evade one of them.
Okay. And on your character sheet, you can just click on your willpower. It should tick 3 of the circles, and then go ahead and make an evade roll.
Okay. I'll just do the evade roll, and then I'll go and do that to speed things up for everybody. Ooh, that's good.
Oh, excellent.
So we've evade 1.
You dodge the first one, but the second one comes through. For 12 points of damage. I'm going to assign this to you. Your armor should block some of this. Blocked 1 of it. So that is a grievous wound. You're down to roughly 4 hit points. Let's go to next is Sir Cornelius.
Well, seeing Bloodhand strike a companion, so I will return his blow tenfold.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Woo.
Nice. He is not a monster, so you can't do your Dragon Slayer. Takes a whopping 14 points of damage. Phelorian, you can hear the sounds of combat in the hallway next door.
I don't think I can actually. Well, I can do the thing where I
move
in,
I can
do
move
something,
you in.
move
You can
out.
do something
Yeah.
and then move out.
Okay. Well,
You might be behind Urd. Let me move Urd out for a second. I'll move it back in.
got. All right. Well, I'll do this one thing, which historically hasn't gone well.
That was last session. This session's going to be totally different.
Oh, that's unlucky.
You want to push that?
Probably,
I
yeah.
think I would. I think I would.
None of the good ones now.
There we go. And so that is on the scout. So he will make his roll with a Bane, I believe it is.
Yep. It's power level 3.
And he'll take the 17. All right, roll
Oh.
your. Is it 46? I think for that.
It's either 3 or 4. Let me check.
At level 3, I think it's 46. I think it's 2d6 and then plus 1d6 for each level above
Yep.
1.
Okay, that is correct.
Nice. So you will draw 13 willpower from him. He will take some hit points in damage because he did not have enough willpower, and so it comes out of his life force.
That is well cool.
Yeah, so this will keep his spells a-going. Let me move you out of the room. And I'll move Urd back in. Yep. And Urd, it is your turn.
Alright.
Do you have enough for a lightning there? That might be impressive. I think your cost doubles if you're indoors, though, right?
It does. So I have enough for a level 1. But this is the big bad guy.
Yeah.
And these are not.
Right. They're a little minion-y. So if you hit the
Well,
bad
no.
guy...
No, I mean,
yeah. If you target the bad guy, there's a good chance it's going to hit an ally.
So I'm going to target this guy here.
Perfect.
That I can barely see. So we'll go ahead and fail an animism.
Okay. We'll just jump to the inevitable here. No,
Oh.
hey, all right.
Beautiful.
All right. So we're going to cast. Oh, did we ever figure out how to get level 1 spells? I guess we didn't.
How to get them on your HUD?
Yeah.
They should be on there. Yeah, so if I go to your HUD, I see them on there. What happened is they were not prepared. I guess on your spell list you can click the ones that are prepared, and then they would show up there, but I just said just show all the spells.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
I am all dumbs. Sorry. So now if I go to spells, I still only see the 3 level 0s.
On your HUD you do?
Yeah, I see only the 3 level 0s, but will not take any more time. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
So that guy will take 8, and metal armor won't help him.
Nice. He is almost dead.
And then a random person within 2 meters of him.
I'm gonna give this guy 1-2, Bloodhand 1-2, the other scout 3-4.
Sure.
Goes for the scout. We'll take 5.
Yes, and again, metal armor won't fail him.
He is down to 1 hit point as well.
Alright, and I'm all dumb and stuff.
Perfect. We go to the first scout that you injured. He's going to fire a bow at Orla, the elf, most accursed of races to them.
Right back at you, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a miss. That is a miss.
Moves ahead to the side a little bit.
The scout next to you will go at you with his knife. Let's see. And that's a miss as well. You are very fast on your feet. Sir Cornelius.
Well, I will see if I can finish off Bloodhand.
Oh, I thought that was a 19. He is going to evade. And he does evade, so he avoids your blow. And that takes his turn. Phelorian.
Alright. You have to move me back out,
Yeah,
or maybe
I'll
move
move
Urd
Urd
back.
back.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I will hit Bloodhand. Sneaky guy. Bone Chill, my spooky ghost hand.
Roll damage, and he cannot dodge because he just used his action.
That was my logic. I probably wouldn't have done this if he hadn't dodged. Again, I rolled twice. Oh, it's because I'm on push to talk and I control click.
Well,
That's my
we'll
bad.
Just take the first
We'll just take the first. I'll probably do it again, so.
That's okay. Tell me how your chilling hand takes out Bone Hand.
like
Or
the other
bloodhound.
hobgoblin. Yeah, and maybe it's become familiar with their anatomy, but it easily finds his heart and it just stops the life, just drains it.
You see his skin begin to grow pale, his eyes grow large, and he slumps to his knees and then falls backwards in a most uncomfortable posture. Let me move you back out, and we'll move her back in. Orla, your turn.
Now, just remind me. I think what I'm going to do actually is put the scout in front of me that's coming next, if that's okay.
Yeah, let him go
Is
first.
if he doesn't miss me, I've got to evade. I've only got 4 hit points left. So
Perfect. I will go to the scout. We'll do him. Let's see, where is he? Oh, actually, that scout has already acted. So,
cool.
So you could, you wouldn't miss anything if you want to go ahead and hit.
right, now I am right next to him, so I can't use my bow
No.
correctly. So what I will do is I will put the chicken drumstick in my mouth, hold it in my mouth, and I'm going to use my knife.
Nice.
So,
yeah, this close quarters calls for knife work.
yeah. No. That's 7.
And
So that's
you got
cool.
him. Roll damage.
Okay. Where's my shit gone? Here we go. That's 5 points of damage. Now, I haven't used my movement. If I move out of his range, I'm going to... is he going to take a hit on me? Just still very 5E in the brain.
Nope, he dies. You got it.
Oh, he dies!
He
Oh,
dies.
excellent. Okay.
Do you want to...
Yeah, I remember when you ate my food in front of me.
You hold up the chicken. Mine. Take a big bite.
Well, I should actually be like...
This scout, seeing his leader fall, he's going to cut and run. We go to Urd.
Very reasonable choice.
Urd, you're up.
Yeah, I was trying to catch the range on a spell here, but
Yeah.
8. I have a movement of 8, which is 4. 1,
Oh.
2, 3. Can you put me here? I'm stuck on the recording.
Yeah.
Can we 3 diagonal? There we go. That's full movement. I cannot see the guy.
Oh, he is... Okay, let me move him back 1 square. You see him for a fleeting moment as he then disappears. So you know right where he's at. You just can't see him.
I'll use my last willpower point
And do flick.
to flick him. Yes.
And I don't believe you need to make a roll for that, do you?
No, it automatically works. It does 1 point of damage.
So as you... tell me how you take this scout out.
Cup chip.
Nice. He turns around to give you a gesture, and you just flick him right in the groin. He drops to his knees, and the life just passes out of him. Swiftly for him, I'm sure that every second felt like an eternity, but you managed to defeat the remaining foes. Excellent. We're out of initiative order. How do you proceed?
I would like to search Bloodhand. I know that he might have something of value on him, so I think that is the first thing I'm going to look
all
for.
the valuables nearby.
Yeah, so there was that chest in the last room.
Right. Only you're gonna be able to open that. Cornelius.
I mean, Bloodhand probably has a key on him.
Oh, true.
Give me a spot hidden as you guys are searching for keys and random treasure here and there.
I'm looking for my chicken. I'm gonna pick it up off the
You
floor
do find
and
your chicken. You dust it off. There's just a little bit of blood on there.
Yeah, I'm still gonna eat it. Do I still need to do a spot hidden to find my chicken?
Nope. You're by your scent of smell. You go right to it. So,
And I'm specifically searching Bloodhand
Bloodhand.
with my spot hidden.
Okay, let me pull this up. real
All
quick.
sorts of scattered look, I guess.
So when you, upon searching Bloodhand, reaching inside of a pouch that is tied tightly to his waist, just inside of his armor, you find a fist-sized black pearl.
Bet you this is what the merchant's love is. Beautiful.
You also find his weapons. He's got 2 scimitars. Did you want a scimitar, Orla?
For sure.
All right, let me
Shiny.
pull these up. I'm going to put the black pearl into Sir Cornelius's inventory.
If I get a chance, I'd like to ask Phelorian, I believe he was the one that spoke with the Oracle at that temple,
I was.
what the keys were we were searching for the the gates.
Yes. I did write all this down.
Oh, that reminds me, Tina, if you go to the journals, you should have a journal for your character that no one else can see. If you want to make any notes or anything, you're more than welcome to use that.
Oh.
Keep track of that.
Good point, Cornelius. So I wrote it down. I don't know if that's cheesy. Maybe we'll just say Florian has a really good memory.
Yeah, you probably would have remembered.
Yeah, but that was a very spiritual moment. Her words on the keys of power. All 3 are in the forest. 1 with man, 1 with she. The 3rd is only for the brave, and it dwells within a darkened cave.
Well, this must be the 3rd then.
It is certainly a contender. And you are certainly brave.
Ah, well, thank you, of course.
You do find keys to that chest. If you choose to open the chest.
It's 2 poisoned daggers.
Let me pull this out here. You do find some random treasure. Pull up some random treasure here. So we've got 130 copper coins, a light crossbow, a bottle that looks to be some sort of potion or poison. We need to make a roll on that. And there's also a silver necklace. We also find a curious looking dagger. And Phelorian, I'm going to put this in your inventory. As you see this, it seems to be something of great interest in particular to you. Let me get this on your sheet here. Where did it go? There, that should be in your inventory. In fact, it's equipped under one of your weapons.
Oh, yep, it's there.
I think you know what this might be.
I think Phelorian would have heard. Maybe he's able to feel.
Yeah, you feel the necrotic
power.
energy coming from this.
Yes.
Before we continue on, I believe Orla is rather low. If Urd has a healing spell, or if we need to take a rest, now would probably be a good time to do so.
I can also use drain willpower on myself to give it to Urd, and I don't even need to roll willpower for that, obviously, because I'm doing it to myself. So that's always an option in a pinch. And our healer has no willpower, so maybe a rest is in order. But
at this point, you have eliminated all of the hobgoblin threat.
Could I? Oh, sorry. Go on.
I was going to say, if you wanted to, you could do like a full shift rest here, like the full 6 hours.
We've conquered the caves.
What would you like to do? Do you want to do that long long
Yeah.
rest here.
I think that rest is in order. I was gonna see if I could maybe try, like, I guess this is up to you because it's a custom item. Can I use that dagger on a non-living humanoid creature?
You sure can. Do you want to cut off one of those hands?
His name is Bloodhand.
It is Bloodhand.
Mm.
You now have control of this little undead hand. Let me give you.
So this, yeah,
give you control of it.
it's quite a cute minion. Necromancers get a spell, or in this case, have a magical dagger that I can reanimate a hand. He could do little fetch quests for me, and he actually does have like he can like strangle things. I think it's not really ideal, and it's a very weak boy. Evade of 18 though. That's cool. Oh wow.
While we are resting, I'm going to take the chance to take Bloodhand's head off, and I would like to stake it outside the cave.
Yeah, let's.
Ooh, I like that.
To do that full rest, if you open your character sheet, you've got just on the main page, below your willpower points, there should be like an hourglass. That is to do. There's people in a bed. You can click on that one. That will be a shift rest, and that will heal all your willpower, all your hit points, and all your conditions. That's assumed to be taking a 6-hour rest.
So go ahead and do that.
Yep.
We're doing the shift rest.
Go ahead and do that shift rest. This looks to be a safe place to rest.
I went back and got that other chicken, by the way, because there were two back in that room.
So you grabbed both, but when you come back from that room, are there still two, or are you just carrying one and you've eaten the other?
I've eaten one, yeah. I will actually offer the other one up. I'm actually quite full, but I wasn't leaving a chicken behind, so...
So this, we got here kind of in the morning, so it's going to be about mid-afternoon. We would have a chance to travel away from here if we like. There are still, as we come out of this cave, let me move us to the to this main screen here. Can you all see this screen?
Yes.
Okay, I think I made it so you could. So this is the cave we went into, and we just came out of this cave. So there are still, looks like 3 caves left.
Oh wow.
I would say something like, was the pearl your goal? Were you questing for the pearl?
It certainly seems very, very likely from the oracle's words.
There were several rooms that we did not search.
Yeah, do you want to go back and search through those rooms?
Yeah, I'd like to if we think we can.
Yeah, rather than go back to the map, I'll just kind of give you a list of what we find here. You're going to find 3 live chickens in sacks, if you want to take some live hens with you. You find a hammer, a knife, 2 torches, flint and tinder, a hand axe, 3 snares for hunting, and a fishing net. If anyone wants any of those.
I could use a snare, I think. But on my encumbrance is at 7.5 at the moment.
Well, we could bring the wagon over here and load that up with supplies.
We do have a wagon.
That would be good.
Yeah, I think we've even got like a journal sheet for the wagon, don't we?
Yes.
Something I remember keeping track of. Yeah, under journal, party load, is that?
I think so.
Oh, you can also reach it other ways, I think, but yeah.
So, in fact, if someone wants to write all this in the journal, then if you need anything, you can just pull it from the journal onto your character sheet.
Oh, yeah, when we pulled that loot out of the chest, I didn't really even think about taking any of that, so there's like that crossbow and stuff. I don't know if you guys grabbed that. Otherwise, I'll just add it to the party loot, I guess, yeah. 13 copper would be like 130 copper would be like 13 silver, right?
Yeah, so like 1.3 gold, 1 gold and 3 silver. And then we did find a potion. Let me roll.
I can do a healing on it.
Let me roll a dice and see what type of potion it is here.
Who wants that crossbow? I think Urd has one, but light crossbow, not bad. Oh well, you're an archer. Cornelius is gonna use it. I guess we might be able to sell it.
This does not look like a healing potion. This looks like some sort of poison that might induce sleep upon someone. And if anyone wants to take that sleeping poison, it is a potency 14.
If nobody immediately wants it, I'd probably grab it.
Okay.
I was an alchemist for some time.
And there we go. Are you, Luke or anyone, are you adding items onto the party loot?
I haven't added everything, but I've added a couple things. Like, it's not been thorough. That silver necklace, I don't know if anybody grabbed it. I didn't add it to the loot. And nothing since before
I'll just...
that chest.
So I can just drag the silver necklace onto the loot. And now that should be on the loot.
Yep. Alrighty.
So I believe our main goal here was to recover some fancy wine, and we already found the guards, and I'm assuming that the merchant was perhaps referring to this pearl as his love. So I think we really just need to find the wine, and then that was our main purpose for coming to these caverns.
Did we find were there empty barrels of wine as we passed through the cave?
We found
did
quite
find
a few
some,
barrels
actually.
that looks like the hobgoblins had been enjoying.
He didn't say how many barrels of wine he had, did he?
I don't think you can count that high.
Yeah, I don't believe he mentioned how many he had.
I don't recall. The duck did most of the talking.
Let me see if I can just drag some more of this loot onto the party loot, and then we can sort it out later.
And there is smoke coming from those other
There is indeed.
chimneys.
They are likely occupied. Okay, let me just drag one last thing on here. Just real quickly, grab this gear. Okay. Perfect. So, would you like to explore any of the other caves?
I mean, it is tempting. We found quite a bit of loot.
It looks like most of the
How
wine
long-
has been drunk, but there are a few barrels that you're able to recover. Maybe let's say 2 barrels.
How long was it before we were supposed to meet with those 2 treasure hunters we met
yeah.
at the
I think
the
we have to
inn?
leave. I think we have to go there before the inn if we want to make it on time.
Yep.
It's like 5 days or something.
And it
Took us 2 to get
took
here.
us
At
2 to
least.
get here, and probably another 2 to get back there. So we've got the remainder of today, and then tomorrow morning we'd have to head back there.
Well, we could spend the rest of the day searching these last few chambers, and then we could leave in the morning and try and get to the barrows before we've missed the 2 treasure hunters.
We did agree. The duck did, but it seems like a lucrative enterprise.
Of course, would they be as friendly without our contact? The duck has slipped off into the night.
It is a question. They may even be suspicious.
Who is this duck you speak of?
Oh, great guy. Quillbeak. He killed like 4 guys the other day. It was amazing.
Yeah, he just seemed to have wandered off after you guys were resting. He said he was going to go try and track down some food, and he just has not returned yet.
He could be dead in a cave or captured.
He can handle himself. He's quite skilled with a knife.
And you are used to him doing this?
He comes and goes as he pleases, I suppose.
Well, you know him.
It's probably 3 to 4 in the afternoon. You've probably got another 3 or 4 hours of sunlight before darkness sets in, and you would need to make camp. You do still have some daylight if you want to check out a cave, or do you want to head over and begin your journey towards the barrows?
I'm going to look at these guys. I still owe you a debt. I will do what you choose.
I like the knight's plan. I do think there may be more here in these caves, and it's unlikely there's more hobgoblins.
Which cave do you choose? And if you recall, when you spoke with that dead hobgoblin, they mentioned that the female is in the western cave.
Oh yes, there was a female. Oh, that is a good point. We do have a mission. This pearl may not even be what the merchant was suggesting.
It could be also the other key you said. The second one is with she, so it could be she has one of the keys we are searching for.
I remember hearing word of another woman in the forests, but it's a lead to follow up on, certainly.
If there is other prisoners, I would like to help free them.
Which cave would
Do
you
we
like to
go-
check out?
Do we work our way down the line, or do we go to the left cave?
I mean, I would probably be inclined to go to the western cave. If this is a wife of the merchant, she's already had a bad time.
Do you want to go in this cave, the westernmost, or the other one that is to the west of where the hobgoblin was slain?
Oh, yes, that's a good question. They never give quite a complete answer. It's, in fact, in their interest not to.
I'll leave the thinking to the wizards, and they can leave the killing to me.
A fair plan, Sir Knight. All right. Damn. I mean, I could bring one back again. Yeah, I mean, we've probably got enough time. We just took a shift. It's probably like morning or midday.
Yeah, it's
say-
probably about 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. So we may just have time for one cave. We don't know, and we don't even know what we're gonna find in the cave. I would probably just say the closest to us.
Okay.
Oh, like not the closest, but
Like this
closest
one,
to the west.
this
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Okay.
Is that the one where the hobgoblin was climbing up to get back in?
I think he was climbing up the one we went into, but it wasn't entirely clear. He was running away, and I just killed him. I didn't really need to ask where he was running to.
So, this is the cave that you guys went in. This was the cave that the hobgoblin came out of. This one smells hobgoblin-y. But then we want to go to this one here.
Yes, it may be the wrong one. We've got a 50% chance.
All right, let me.
Oh.
You should be able to pull tokens out if you go to the actor tab. I think I've got this set up so you can pull tokens. Just drag your character onto the map and put them right around here somewhere. I'm just gonna move them back here.
But I still have the light spell on my sword.
Yes.
I think that ends. Oh, does it?
Is that no? Yeah, that's for one shift. So that would actually that would be gone. So let me. In fact, I don't think you've got the light on there right now. So yeah. And then the torch would have likewise. Well, you
don't I have to roll something to start a torch? Is that
so? Like after every shift, you roll a 1d6 to see if it burns out. So if you want to roll a 1d6, we'll see if your torch is burned out. No, your torch is still good. So let me give you some torchlight here.
Does Orla have a torch?
She does
she's got
have
a bow
one.
with 2 hands. So, well, I mean, I know that doesn't matter as much in this game.
Do you want to light a torch, Orla?
As long as we've got one lit, I'm happy to go along and keep my bow with an arrow ready.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea. So as you enter this cave, you find a series of passageways. A high and wide opening leads into this cave where natural clefts have been widened in certain places. The walls are cold and damp. There's water seeping out here and there. It's pitch black, so you definitely need your light source. There is a stench in the air so... I'm just going to pause it. A stench in the air so nauseating that all characters must succeed with a constitution roll or be dazed. There is a foul stench in this cave.
Damn.
Oh, we got a dragon.
The dragon! Okay, so...
Can we push the walls?
It makes sense. Orla has spent the last few days smelling hobgoblins.
What? There's a smell? What? There's a smell? I can't tell.
Great. If you want to push those con rolls, you can. You'll end up taking a condition, or you can just take the dazed condition.
I might just end up with 2. It's a gamble. Oh,
there you go.
I just really didn't want dazed.
Yeah, dazed is not a good one for if you're trying to evade anything. Sir Cornelius, you see up ahead a round chamber in the center of which is a small pool of water. Looks like it's been formed from water dripping from the ceiling. Unpause that.
Is the smell the worst coming from this chamber?
Give me an awareness roll.
Can I try as well?
Yes.
Do I smell roll?
Give me an awareness roll. Sir Cornelius, do you want to push that roll?
No, my helm blocks most of the
Is
smell.
this something
So
we can all try?
Yeah, I'll use...
I'm trying to smell. I really can't right now.
I'm used to gross smells. I've got an undead hand on my shoulder hanging out right now.
Phelorian, you notice that the stench seems to be coming from over here.
It is forward your path, Sir Knight.
Let me pause right there. Sir Cornelius, give me an awareness roll.
well, this doesn't seem to be good.
Ooh, I could have sent my little hand in, actually, thinking about it. Oh, wow, well done.
Nah.
And let me have Phelorian, Urd, and Orla give me an awareness roll as well.
Ooh.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
aware a moment ago, and now... Oh, wow, yeah.
Well, these are good rolls to be failing now.
So yeah, this makes sense. Don't bother pushing those rolls since.
Oh no, we're all gonna die.
Oh yeah, you have to take dishearten, so you have to do that. Sir Cornelius, thankfully you are the one that spotted this. Right where you're standing, you look down and you were just about to take a step. There's a tripwire on the ground right in front of you. There's a trap. And you noticed it, the others did not see it, and you came within a hair's breadth of triggering that trap.
Well, I will point this out. There is a tripwire across the cavern here. Mind your step.
Give me an agility roll with a boon to get across this trapped bit of ground here.
That's everybody.
Anyone that wants to go past it.
What's
And that's just a straight agility or acrobatics or
If,
something.
if you want to do acrobatics, I will let you do acrobatics.
Oh.
Is that with a boon? Because
Oh,
I
and I don't
pointed
even
out the
get to
tripwire.
appraise
Yes, that is with a boon.
Should have done acrobatics.
So you can actually... did you roll that with a boon, Phelorian?
No, I did not. You get a boon?
Yes, because Sir Cornelius pointed it
Ooh,
out.
it's a dragon there.
That is grateful.
Nice.
This will be my second roll. Good man, Sir Knight.
Yes, I would, of course, see that my friends are kept from harm.
So it looks like... so Urd rolled a dragon, but because he's dazed, he did not get to record the dragon on his character sheet.
Oh.
But everyone passed, and so you managed to slip past that trap. Let me just mark the trap as visible here so now you can see where the trap is. If you go past it into the room with the pool, on the western wall, you can see there's a large boulder that seems to have been placed in front of some cave entrance.
No, we're still paused.
Oh, sorry. I'm like, why aren't you guys moving? There we go. Sorry about that. The hand goes for a swim.
No.
Might do the flesh. I'm good. Who knows?
Is it the water that's stinky?
It seems like the water is quite smelly. In fact, you see that there are dozens of large bones in the water, some stripped of flesh by small fish that live in the water, and others look as though they've been gnawed upon by some large creature.
Nah.
We found a fishing net, right?
Yes, you did.
Can I cast a net and grab
Yeah.
some fish?
Give me a hunting and fishing roll with, I think you, let's see, you get a boon or not? Let me look that up real quick. Requires fishing gear. No, just hunting and fishing roll. If you get it, you get 1d6 rations of fish.
Nope.
If you want to push that, you can.
I would
Yeah,
say
I'm
that fish
I'm
could
dazed,
be.
so
Yeah.
I-
That's
I'm
going to be
dazed.
bad
It's hard.
fish.
So, Sir Cornelius, there's a
not-
large boulder blocking your path there.
It's not like
Yes,
fish
do
smell
we
good.
want do we want to move this boulder, or do we want to keep this where it is?
Oh, let's move it.
There's the reason why there
Well,
was a
then I will-
tripwire there.
Yes, if perhaps Orla wants to assist me, we can move this boulder aside.
It will require a strength roll. And Urd, you had a question?
Well, I was just saying that it's not like fish smell good anyway.
Right.
So
Smells kind of fishy.
You want me to help with strength? I've got a pretty low strength.
I'm assuming you might have the second highest.
Yeah, I've got a 13 actually for strength, which is quite surprising. So a strength roll or a brawling or...
Well, if
do
you
you
want,
want
to go over by Sir Cornelius, I could let... I think Sir Cornelius has the highest strength, and I would give him a boon, since Orla is helping. So Orla wouldn't need to roll anything, but it would give Sir Cornelius that boon.
Ooh. Good.
As you begin to push the boulder aside, you hear a chuckling sound. As the inhabitants of the room beyond the boulder spring to action. And I think these have ferocity. Yes, they do. So let me...
For some reason, I'm also listed on the combat screen twice.
I'll take care of that. I know you don't have ferocity.
Although I am pretty fierce.
same error.
Let me reset the initiative deck. Okay, let's try that.
Same about the ID already exists within the parent collection, something like that.
Let's see if I can get it to draw. I reset the deck, so that
There we go.
That should get it for you. Okay. Obald, the great troll, snarls, "Interlopers, you will pay!" And he attacks. Now, trolls are monsters, so he will just make a monster attack roll, and we will see who it targets. Let me just get my screen set up here.
Interlopers?
Gobble. He opens his mouth and bites an enemy, inflicting 2d8 piercing damage. The victim is then stuck in its maw and must make a strength roll as an action each round to break free. On a failure, the victim suffers an additional 2d8 damage. This troll is going after Sir Cornelius. You cannot parry this. You can try to evade, or you can just let him try to chew on you.
I've
Just
been
move Orla
swallowed by
over.
things before. I'll let
I
him
just
try.
moved Orla because she would have been next to Sir
Yeah, she would have been
Cornelius.
next to the
Yep.
door. Let's roll
Sorry.
this piercing damage. So your armor blocks all of that, but you are... I'm going to put down that you're immobilized because you're stuck in its mouth. Restrained. There we go. You are restrained. Orla, your turn. You can see Sir Cornelius hoisted up off his feet and hear the crunching sound as something tries to bite into his armor.
I'm too close to use my bow, so I will use my knife.
Oh yeah, I need to
Gonna-
move the monster closer. Sorry, I got him too far away. Oh, no, too close. There we go.
Am I
There we
too
go.
close to use my bow,
No,
or can I use my bow?
You could back up kind of in between Urd and Phelorian and be able to shoot
Yep.
through at him.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna go the
there's
bow
a
then.
little bit of a wall there, so he won't be able to swipe at you. He's got his hands full with Cornelius anyway.
I might use my heroic ability of twin shot, wincing, because it didn't that good last. But let's see how we go.
Yeah, last time it didn't work so well, but I've got faith in you. I think this is going to be the time. So twin shot,
Alright.
that costs 3 willpower, and then you fire 2 arrows instead of 1. You just roll to hit once with a bane, and then you roll damage separately, and you can fire both
Okay.
arrows at Obald, the troll.
So bows.
But you know what? I'm going to say that since he is currently chewing down on Sir Cornelius, that bane will go away, because he's not looking to evade.
Okay.
He's in the middle of eating one of your companions.
Cool. So I will roll just straight
Straight roll.
to hit.
One roll, and if you hit, it will hit twice. Oh, the worst possible. Oh,
So that's 3 hit point, 3 will points down,
Down.
and curses. And I guess that's my turn.
let's see if I've got the melee mishap or ranged mishap table.
Okay. Greasy fingers.
Yeah, you drop your weapon. Yeah, you've got chicken grease all over your hands. So it will take you a turn to pick it up, and the arrows don't even fly out of your bow. You just simply can't get it done. Phelorian, your turn.
Right. I guess it's magic time. Oh my goodness. It's the second time.
You want to push that?
I think I will.
Could have pushed mine.
Can't push a demon.
I rolled twice again.
That's okay. We'll take.
Oh,
the
that first
Oh,
one. was pretty
excellent.
Yeah, we'll definitely take the
Excellent
first
hit.
one.
Thank you.
Nice. He's
I
down,
do love that. Oh.
He's down maybe 30% of his hit points are down. Sir Cornelius, you are being chewed by this troll. If you want to break free, it's going to take your action, and it will be a strength roll. If you, you can also, you've got your sword in hand if you want to just kind of hack your way out of this, but then after your turn, you're going to take some additional damage as he's continuing to bite on you. So you can either break free,
Well, I think
or you can attack him.
the smart move would be to break free, but Sir Cornelius is the violent type, so I think he's going to try and hack his way
Yeah,
through.
violence is your weakness, so there's no reason why when you could stab, why you wouldn't. I'm going to give you a Bane on this, just because you can't really see, you're just kind of stabbing wildly. And it didn't matter, you still got it, so go ahead and roll damage. And this is a monster if you want to use Monster Slayer.
Oh, yes, I will
You can decide
use
now if you
Monster
want to
Slayer.
use that, or Dragon Slayer, whatever it's called. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yep. That adds a D8.
Yep.
1 point of damage.
Well, it could have been worse. Let me subtract 1 from there, because his armor already came into effect there. Let's see, you need to take some damage. You're going to take 2d8 points of damage because you're still in his mouth. And your armor blocks it all, so it's like chewing on an oyster. He just can't quite get through the shell. It's Obald's turn again. He will make another monster attack. Troll throw. He lifts you, Sir Cornelius, over his head and tosses you like a rag doll, inflicting 2d8 bludgeoning damage. You're going to land prone the same number of meters away as the damage inflicted. And you cannot evade this because you've already acted. So it would be 8 points of bludgeoning damage, which your armor blocks. It's going to be 8 meters away, which is 4 squares, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. You fly over Urd's head, or between Urd and Phelorian, and land over here on the wall. You are not going to be restrained anymore, but you will be prone.
This is not trying to bite me.
Yeah. Okay, Urd, your turn.
All I see is a troll, so...
Yeah. You see Obald. He's got a big slash on his belly. He's got blood coming out of his mouth. He's probably a broken tooth from trying to bite through Cornelius's plate armor.
Hey, I need to go see that. Nope.
Ooh, nice.
Ha!
Roll
I did
damage.
anyway.
And armor is doubled for this guy,
Correct.
so he still takes damage.
Well, and then I will continue my movement and bravely go hide.
Undead Hand. What does
Ah,
Phelorian
yeah.
command it to do?
I don't think the hand is going to be able to choke out a troll.
It might like try to get up on his face and blind him or distract him.
Right. There is plenty more hands to find as well as this little adorable little guy dies.
Yeah.
Could you take a troll hand after this?
That's, I mean, it says humanoid, which trolls are, but it would be pretty big, I guess. It's kind of, I think it's kind of meant to be like a smaller, like sneaky hand that I might send into a hole and then like find some mouse cheese or something.
Yeah, you're gonna go say you got the troll's nose and hold your thumb between your fingers.
I'm going to do my best. What does it have to lose? It's a dead hand. This is the blood hand.
Watch him get dragons and like go nuts. Tries to choke
It's a
him out.
D2. It is a D2 damage, so...
His armor will block all of that, but give me the flavor. This is pretty cool. First time you've used this magical hand. How do you...
Right.
In fact, it can't even get like a grip on him. It's like trying to choke Andre the Giant.
Yeah, I think it's sort of like stretches into itself and then springs forward. And maybe it like rolls up his arm and just kind of like slaps him on the cheek and then just rolls back off, you know, being completely ineffective. But I can see in numerous ways this hand would come in handy.
Well, Obald has a wife, and she steps through the gap here.
Oh.
Kind of into the pool.
That is good to know.
She makes an attack. Head to head, the troll headbutts an enemy. The victim becomes dazed and suffers 2d6 bludgeoning damage. Only a helmet can reduce the damage. I'm going to give 1-2 is the hand, 3-4 is Phelorian, and 5-6 is Orla. Let's roll a 6-sided die. 1-2 is the hand, 3-4 is Phelorian. Phelorian's going to headbutt you for 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
And I cannot evade.
You cannot evade. 6 points of damage. I'll let you give that to yourself as Stoka just comes in and just smashes you head to head. Stoka will go again.
Oh.
And rolls into a large boulder-like mass and rolls towards an enemy. This will inflict 2d8 bludgeoning damage and the victim is knocked down. If it's going to roll, I'm going to say it's going after Cornelius and Urd. 1-2 is Cornelius, 3-4 is Urd. Cornelius. So 2d8 bludgeoning damage. And your armor blocks it all. But it is now...
I thought if I was prone, my armor didn't count.
No, it still counts. They just get a boon to hit you and they do additional damage.
Right. Oh, we are so trapped.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
We go to round number 2. Phelorian, you're up
gosh.
first. You have a huge, smelly troll right next to you. He
Right,
just headbutted
and-
you.
He did. Or she, I don't know
in fact,
what it is.
aren't you? Did you? Were you dazed? I think was that one of.
Oh,
the
yeah,
ones?
no, yeah, you're right. I did not apply that.
Yeah,
I am dazed. There you go. Thanks for keeping me honest.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I feel like this is a pretty bad spot.
Mm.
Ooh, excellent.
I don't know how useful that'll actually be if it fails the willpower roll, but
All right, and so that's going to be with a.
I used power level 3, so it's with a bang.
With a bane, and
This is how I find out the trolls have 18 willpower.
so
They are trolls, so I was.
I think it's 15 for monsters.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah, that
it's
makes
got
sense.
A 15, but with a
Yes.
bane. So we're going to
Whoops.
keep the high roll.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ah,
okay. It is blind.
that is unlucky for him or her. I mean, we're all still within one. So I guess I'd probably try to scrabble back. I don't know if it could set attack on, but
So normally, if you move away, you just need to make an evade roll, and I'm going to give you a boon on that because it's blinded.
that evens out. Oh,
Nice. Stoka's turn. Stoka will make an attack. It's going to try to headbutt. I'm going to do, because it's blind, 1-2 will be Cornelius, 3-4 is Urd, and 5-6 is the wall. Urd. It's going to headbutt
Damn.
Urd. You can try to evade this if you want. Otherwise, you
what?
are taking 7 damage.
And I'll get dazed, which I'm already dazed, so I have to take another one, right?
Yep.
Alright, I think this is gonna probably make me tired.
I would think so. Getting
Uh,
headbutt by a giant troll.
Yeah,
Been a long day.
I'll take this.
Okay. Undead hand.
all right. I'm gonna send the hand to just, at the very least, try to distract this troll behind the boulder.
Yeah.
it's not going to be effective, but might just take his attention.
Okay. So it doesn't do any damage, but I'm going to say that any other attacks this round will get a boon, because there's a little hand like slapping it in the face. Orla, your turn.
I don't think I cannot go because I dropped my bow.
So yeah,
I
it'll
think
take
this
your
is-
action to pick up your bow. If you want to use anything, like you have a scimitar, if you want to
Yes.
pull out the scimitar,
Oh,
you
I
could
could-
go hand to hand,
I could.
or you can pick up your
or
bow.
I think of
That's so cruel. We're the two ranged.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's 3 ranged people, but 2 ranged people stuck in a real rock and a hard
phone
place.
booth between two
yeah,
trolls.
yeah, because normally she'd try to get out of the way, but she's not going to be able to get out of the way of both very easily. So,
Although that one on the south is blind.
Yep.
yeah, that's true. Well, perhaps she will. Nah, I gotta pick my bow up. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm just gonna pick my bow up.
I think that's the best call.
And I think if I can I move 1 square to the right
Yeah.
to get away from the guy who can see at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Ever so quietly.
The blind troll. How long does that blindness last? Do you know?
I'll check the spreadsheet because I have it open. I don't know if it said. I think that's just up to you.
It's going to. Let me.
Oh, I think he makes the willpower roll every turn.
Every turn.
No, it doesn't say anything about it. Maybe
Okay.
maybe that would be what I would do, is make a will roll every
I think that's what
turn.
I'll do. I'll give him a will roll.
Yeah.
It is still blind. It's going to try to
Does
pick
have
up
15.
Sir Cornelius or Urd. So we'll say 1, 2, Cornelius, 3, 4, Urd, 5, 6. It grabs the wall. And to throw them. The wall. So it grabs the wall, picks up a boulder, and throws it, splashing it down into the pool, where nothing happens. I'll give it a willpower roll. Needs to beat a 15. Since you hit it with a level 3, I'm going to still give
This
it
be with a Bane,
yeah,
since
I'm
it's a
gonna-
power
I'm
level
still
3
give it a
spell.
Bane on here.
Well, he didn't get a
Yeah.
dragon at least.
Yep, but it is no longer blind.
Yeah,
But it just ruined that attack right there, so it may have been worth it just for that.
maybe.
Urd, your turn.
We'll take old 7. No, I'm going to take old 7.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So then we'll let Obold go. He will do his attack. A rolling attack. Okay, so we'll do 1, 2 Phelorian, 3, 4 Orla. No, because he's got the hand distracting him. I'm going to say, and then 5, 6 is the hand. So there's a chance that it will not hit one of the heroes. Orla. It's going to go after Orla. This will be 2d8 bludgeoning damage. You can, you've used your action, but you can do your.
I can do
fleet
my
of foot?
fast footwork.
Yeah. Fast footwork.
I'm still working out how to work my heroic.
Do you guys, because I don't do it on my end, how do you guys activate your heroic abilities? Because I know it'll automate the willpower. Do you just click on it and right click?
Yeah, I just left click on it, and then it's like a normal roll.
Well,
It just says want to use or not, yes, no.
On the HUD, you click heroic abilities, and then you click the one you want to use.
Oh, on the HUD. Oh, I've never used that. I just use my character sheet.
If you want to activate the HUD, if you right-click on your token, on the upper left there's 2 cross swords. You can click on those 2 cross swords. It'll open a little HUD on the bottom left of your screen that shows your weapons and spells. Yeah, and then you can click on heroic abilities, and then it will show your fast footwork, and then you can click on the icon there. I see that.
Yes. Oh, there you go. Oh, thank you.
Perfect. So then you'll still have to make the evade roll, but that will take the willpower away automatically. And so you can just click on dodge on the HUD. That's your evade roll.
Dodge.
You got it. Nice. You do not take damage. Obald is out here kind of near you. He takes his... actually, it's Urd's turn, and then Obald will go again.
Right. Well, she's on the list. Gonna try and back up.
Okay. Make an evade roll as you move away from them. That doesn't count as your action. It's just so they don't get a free little swipe at you. Oh, hey. Well, you don't get the dragon, but the two
That's
works.
a tease.
Yeah. I know, right? Okay, so then you can take your action.
Alright, so I'm going to, so because she's on the list, we're gonna...
I love that Urd has a list, the fecal roster of all the people he's going to kill.
Alright. So I get a bone toss at the Bane.
Yep. Oh, okay.
I'm going to ignore armor.
Perfect.
That's one of the options for ranged attack,
Which would
right?
be great for these wooden quarrels. Yep.
Okay. So one day I'll actually roll that from the crossbow.
Ooh. Okay.
See? That's what happens when you go on the list.
That's what you do. Get the troll on the list. Nice.
Then I will bravely back up forward.
Nice. Then it's Obald's second turn. We'll do a monster attack. Golden Spit. The cave troll clears its throat and hawks a gold coin hard at an opponent within 6 meters. The attack inflicts bludgeoning damage, and the victim suffers a condition of their choice and becomes 1 gold coin richer. I'm going to say it's either Orla or Phelorian, or the hand. So we'll do Phelorian is 1, 2, Orla's 3, 4, the hand is 5, 6. Because the hand is still... Oh, it goes for the hand. So the hand is going to take 3
He's
bludgeoning
gone.
damage.
He served well.
Yep, that ends the hand.
It's rich but dead.
Yep, there is a
now
gold coin
yeah.
embedded into that hand.
Oh man, if we survive, it'll be cool.
Sir Cornelius, I assume you want to get up. I think, are you prone still?
I think it lifted me up to
Oh, it did.
attack me,
yeah.
or
Yeah, so you're no longer prone. But
so
you
I
do have a
will.
big troll right in front of you.
Yes, I will slash this troll,
You want to use your monster.
and I will be activating. Yes, I will be doing Dragon Slayer.
And does 1.
So 19
Dragon
slashing
Slayer has
damage
been
on that attack.
Less than impressive. You've done like 2 points of damage using it twice now. But still, that was a very good blow. So both of these are bloodied. They are below their 1/2 hit point level to steal a 4th level D&D, or 4th edition D&D term. Obald goes first. He is no longer distracted by the hand.
One in here with us goes first. Well, what difference does it make?
A troll throw. He lifts an enemy over its head and tosses them. We'll do 1, 2 Phelorian, 3, 4 Orla. It's going to be Orla.
Can she evade
You
that?
can evade it. Yes, you can. You can either use your action to evade, or you can use your fast footwork.
I'm going to use fast footwork because otherwise I'm not going to get to do anything
Right,
fun.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Okay, so my newfound knowledge, I will
From the
spend
HUD.
3 will
Yeah,
points.
there we go.
Did it go?
It did take your willpower. I don't think it rolled your evade.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, I didn't do my evade yet, that's why. That's a fail.
Ooh,
She's gonna have
you
to
can-
take the
you can-
damage.
You can push that roll if you want.
Oh, I think I would push it. I think she's actually quite scared. She's in
Yeah.
between 2 trolls.
Right? That's a terrible place to be.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oops. I left it with exhausted, but
you can switch that
okay.
on your character. I think you
Okay, cool. I
right
think
click
she's-
to take it off, but you did succeed on your evade.
okay.
And then it will be your turn. Now, if you want to slip out to where you can attack these, you could move to this square here, which will not provoke an attack from the troll. So the troll occupies this square, and so this one would still be adjacent to it.
Okay. All right. So I'll move her there.
Okay. If you want to attack, I'm going to give you a Bane because you are still kind of next to it. You could move up to this square. You just need to make another evade roll, and if you succeed, then there's no Bane on that.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because he's so big. Okay. Yep. All right. So I'm going to go with my longbow. I'm not going to use any will points, so it's just going to be a straight roll.
Do you want to do twin shot? Try and hit them both?
I've only got 4 willpower points left, so I might need them. Yeah, I think I do. That's a hit.
Excellent.
Okay. Roll damage.
And this
Oof,
is on,
that's 14.
Obald here?
Yeah, it's on Obald.
Perfect.
Obald.
He's got 2 armor. He'll take 12 damage. Tell me how your arrow fells the troll.
Takes him right in the eye. Right in his right eye.
Nice.
Oh, so good.
Sir Cornelius.
Well, I will do my best to finish off this troll. And I will use my ability. Hopefully this time it rolls well.
You may not need to, but if you want... Well, yeah, go ahead and do it, just to be sure.
Okay. Ugh.
Wow. Let's see. Is that enough? Yes.
Nice.
Oh, just barely. Tell me how you take out Stoka.
So I think Sir Cornelius still thinks that his companions are in danger in there, so they're just going to see this troll blocking the passage and a sword kind of poke through its back, and then using my strength, I'm just going to split the troll apart and make my entry into the cavern that way.
Yeah, so the troll is like a giant boulder blocking the path, but you hew it in half and just kind of push the 2 halves aside as you step through. You have bested the trolls. Congratulations.
All right.
Wow.
I know Phelorian took a little bit of a pop, so stay here.
Wow. I lost my poor hand. The blood hand.
Yeah. Can you reanimate the same hand?
I was going to say, if you can bring the same one back, then it just becomes like our pet.
I like to think it probably happens when I do the severing. That's when the spell happens.
If you want to, you can trim like a little bit off of the wrist or take a finger off, and I'll say you can reanimate that hand, but eventually there's not going to be any hands left.
Okay. It just comes back. I like that. It's got a gold coin launched in this maybe the palm.
In fact, I'm gonna say that gives it a point of armor, just because that would be awesome.
Oh, Urd.
With the gold
Thank
coin
you.
there. So let me bring the hand back.
Does that automatically apply that 9 health?
Didn't look I mean, I targeted you, but I don't know if it did or not.
I'm still pretty hurt. And 9 health would be most of my health, so I'm gonna say it didn't probably. But...
Yeah, so if you want
Oh,
to...
the hand. I love him. Thank you.
restore 9, yeah, let me see if I can get some armor on him. It may show up as leather armor, but we know that it's gold.
Oh, shit.
So I change it.
I'm gonna go blind again.
I don't know if I'm lagging, but I can't put my health back. It's just not working.
Right click.
I'll get it.
I am. I'm right clicking
it
as hard as I
Oh.
can. It's just not doing nothing.
Well, I tried to heal you, Orla, but apparently, you know,
It just doesn't
the
work.
magic wall standing in this pool of water was a bad idea.
Oh, now it's working. Thank you, Dwarf. Oh, the hand can get in? Oh no, Cornelius is in here too. Why can't I get in? Is it like a...
I'll move you in. There we go.
Okay.
Let me get rid of these
Alright,
giant
I'm gonna-
trolls that are blocking our
I'm going to spend the next few days as a deer, if that's all right.
view. Nice. Give me a spot hidden roll as you loot the troll hall.
Maybe my hand is rifling through
Yeah,
the
your
stuff.
hand goes through,
Yeah.
and you're going to pull out 4 treasure cards worth of treasure.
Wow, they were rich trolls.
Oh, the hand
Oh,
found a
the
rat.
hand
The rat might
finds
just
a
kill the
rat.
hand.
Yeah, so the rat is the hand needs to make an evade roll.
Oh. You know, he will. Because obviously the hand doesn't like rats. Famous feature of the hand. Oh, you actually did put that coin in. That's so cool.
Yeah, so he's got an embedded gold coin for armor.
So that... Oh, wow. He succeeded exactly on his evade, and it wouldn't have damaged him anyways because of the coin. The rat bites the coin. It sees
yeah,
a
bites the
shine.
coin, and nothing happens. And then the rat scurries off into a small cave. But we do find, and I will add this to our party loot, and then
Thank you.
we can sort that out after the fact. This will be in the wrong categories, but we can figure that out after.
So, 2 trolls. This cave may just not be the cave that we were trying to find. The she. Although we haven't
Let's-
searched the whole thing.
Give
We
me
did come
an
straight here.
intelligence roll, Phelorian.
Okay, I will do that. I'm glad I didn't get angry. Oh boy.
Okay.
Can't even reroll it. So sad.
Nope, can't re-roll it. So, yeah, your conclusions seem correct. Did you get your hit points back yet, Florian? Oh yes. you
Yeah.
did.
I was lagging, I think.
Do you? We've got about an hour left. Do you guys want to take a quick break, or do you want to push on ahead?
A break would be good.
Yeah, let's take about an 8-minute break here,
Alrighty.
and I will meet you all back shortly.
With two-handed sword, I'm headed to the mountains to rescue the princess from the evil goblin. I ignore all the signs of impending danger because I'm a fighter and not some crappy ranger. 47 hit points and a high dexterity, 17 for strength. Cobalt but it doesn't make much sense to me. I think that the DM might be out to get me. A hero in armor and truth, bards tell my legacy. The flame of my torch illuminates the enemy. I win in a battle, you win foes asunder. Deeper I venture, the deeper I wonder. The bodies pile up before me, the corpses I plunder. The deeper I venture, the deeper I wonder. Crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to immutable paper. And while in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice in my fate is unspoken. I drink my last potion. I charge through the open gate. The flame of the dragon tried to seal my awful fate. With a handful of dice, 5 times I rolled 20. The dragon goes down, the DM no bloody. I leave with the princess, a satchel chock full of gold. We head to the tavern, where my mighty tale unfolds. Crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to immutable paper. While in real life,
right, I am back.
Welcome.
Everyone else here?
Yep.
Looks like we're waiting on Reese.
Nope.
Oh, perfect. Tina, are you here?
Yep.
Excellent. All right, so we have looted the troll cave. Anything else you want to do in here? Or
This is part of a larger cave system. We just went straight here. There are other rooms to explore if we want to take the
yeah,
time.
if you want to look around, you'll actually find that this is really the only thing of interest in this particular cave. You can kind of peek around. Everything else just sort of dead ends around through here.
If that's the case, I would like to quickly just hurry and check the last cave system that we have. Just look inside. If it's filled with hobgoblins, then we can make a retreat. I'm sure they wouldn't follow us if they saw that we've killed most of their fellows in the other cavern.
Let's go.
Oh, we could tell them so anyway.
Exactly. Let's go to the last cave. If you guys want to drag a token over to around about here.
With the with Cornelius trippy trapping along with us. Does he have like really good horns, like antlers?
No, it's Urd that's the deer.
Of course it is. Does he have really good antlers?
He's the 12-point buck.
Excellent.
Uh-oh.
Can you do magic when you turn into something like that?
Well, maybe. Things that only require a gesture, yes, but I cannot talk. So anything that requires, like, noise, no, not so much.
Let me give you a little read aloud for this chamber as you go into it. A low opening leads into this cave, which consists entirely of natural fissures in the rock. The ceilings are low, and the whole cave counts as cramped. This cave is pitch black, so you need your light source. At the entrance, you notice that there is a stone up over here blocking a door. Here in this lower chamber, let's see here, this one. This is a small chamber with a niche in the wall occupied by a pile of straw, grass, and leaves. You hear the low
Orla passes
growl.
Urd. Orla just goes past Urd and goes, "Come on, Bambi."
You hear the low growl of something feline under the leaves over here. And you see the striped tail of a wild cat hiding in the leaves.
Can a deer go? Pss, 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 pss?
Make a languages roll with a bane. We'll see if you can make that.
Absolutely.
Oh, so your torch went out, Phelorian. You rolled a 1d6 on that?
It did, yes.
Do you have another torch?
No.
Okay. Let me...
We found a couple.
I could hand a torch to somebody else.
The bane hurt me. What a bummer.
I will, so I'll just say if Phelorian has that torch, I'm going to take it out of your inventory. Orla?
Yep. I can't use a bow while I'm carrying it. So.
Right. Yeah, I guess you could hold it in your teeth, but might light your hair on fire.
No, I'm scared that I'm a deer.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay, so as the deer comes up, it tries to form the words with its deer-like mouth. What are you whispering or trying to get out, deer?
I'm just trying to get the cat to come near and be friendly.
You succeed. You make a little like, here kitty kitty, but in deer language, and you see the two little ears pop up under the leaves, and a small head lifts up, and you see these yellow eyes with black slitted pupils, and as it looks at you, it kind of crouches down a little, then lets out a little meow, and leaves the leaves, walking past Sir Cornelius, Phelorian, and Orla to go and do a figure 8 around your front legs as it rubs its cheeks on your forelimbs.
Well, I will
Stomp it to death.
I will open a chicken in a bag for it and let it eat.
Ooh, it climbs into the bag. You hear the chicken clucking nervously. There's a quick thrashing of feathers, a few squawks from the chicken. It grows quiet, and the cat comes out carrying the chicken in its mouth. And it trots back over to the leaf pile where it lies down, and you see 4 little kitten heads pop up as they begin to devour the chicken.
Kitten!
Well done.
Yeah, deer are less scary than dwarves.
Phelorian, you notice down to the southwest, you see a round chamber completely empty except for the skeletal remains of some sort of animal.
Can I do a bushcraft or
You
something
can.
to see if I recognize it?
Either bushcraft or beast lore. I will give you one or the other.
Definitely for me, bushcraft.
You're having a hard time because this skeleton has been disarticulated, and so you're going to have to kind of lay it out and piece together. If you want to push that roll, you can.
No, I don't think I will.
Alternatively, yeah, I'm like a probably pretty good with anatomy. Maybe I could check it out. Oh?
Yeah, you can tell right away that this is some sort of ursine creature, like a bear, some sort of small, maybe a bear cub, that looks like it has been picked clean and disarticulated by probably that mother cat.
All right, I put the bag down and encourage the cat and her kittens to get in it. They're coming with us.
Give me a bushcraft to try and with a boon to try and get them to come with you.
All right, I don't probably get anything for having a fur coat or a spyglass.
I see you in there. Oh, wow.
Oh, we'll take the dragon. That's 2 dragons for you tonight. Yeah, you now have a cat and 4 kitten companions.
Well done.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And they're nice and cozy in the bag, sleeping off a meal of fresh chicken.
Is there anything else in this room I can make out of any significance?
Yeah, give me a spot hidden.
Did my spot hidden come up with anything? By the way.
Yes, it did. So you find, let me make a roll on the scavenge table here. 2 rolls. So Sir Cornelius, you find nothing of note. Oh, it says Orla did that. Sorry, I had your token selected. Sir Cornelius finds nothing of note, but Phelorian finds a light crossbow. We're finding lots of crossbows today.
Yeah.
You're getting good at finding light crossbows.
Yeah, I actually took one. I'll take one for my inventory then.
Perfect.
Since, you never know.
Now,
I've got a 6, but...
when we walked in, we noticed there was a large stone covering an entrance right up here.
Well, last time.
Yeah.
Wait, up here? Up where?
Yeah, there's a large stone right there blocking that entrance.
Ah, yes. Tonight this might be more your speed.
That would be a
I
strength
can
roll.
do my best to shift that if Phelorian helps me.
Yeah.
Maybe my hand.
The hand can help you, yeah.
At least to pat
Yeah.
on the back or something. More support.
Oh, well, thankfully I had that
Yes.
boon.
Because of the hand, you were about to crush your fingers, and the hand kind of lodged itself in there, and you hear the crackle of bone as the hand gets crunched, and then you move it away, and the hand pulls away. It doesn't seem to feel pain, but it's got a little misshapen finger to it now. but you are able to open that passageway by removing that large boulder.
Brandon, would you mind moving me, please? I'm getting stuck on walls.
Let me find you. Oh, there we are. Let me move
I've
you
tried a
up
few
to here.
times.
Treasure.
Thank
There
you.
we are. Yeah, you got it.
There we are.
So in this room, this narrow curved chamber, one end holds a large and one small barrel, as well as a small sack. The barrels are stamped with Dregel, wine merchant. These must be some of his wine that was taken.
Excellent.
This will go well with the stash.
The sack contains 3 treasure cards. Ooh,
Oh.
a master-crafted dagger. So a master-crafted dagger, the strength requirement is 3 less, and the durability is 3 higher, and they're worth 10 times the normal value. There's a book, the Handbook of the Master Carpenter, and there's also a gemstone. And this gemstone is worth quite a bit of money. You'll have to sell it to know its true worth. I'll add these to the party loot screen.
Did my extra searching my spot hidden turn up anything else in this little room?
I think it was nothing of note.
Oh no, I did another spot
you
hidden
did
when we
you did
entered
another one.
this room.
Yeah, let me make a roll. Let me just write this on the book.
I figure I might as well roll them in case I get a demon. I can try and
It's
at least improve
a
it.
good way to improve your rolls. So let me make a roll on the scavenge table. Nothing of note. That seems to have emptied out the caves in the this part of the Dead Forest, the Chasm of Caves. You seem to have cleared it completely.
We didn't find the woman or the female.
I suspect we have a choice.
I think it might have been the
I
troll
think that
was the email.
No.
one the goblin was talking about, probably. Yeah. The merchant is probably looking for that gemstone, which may also be a key of power. So, yes.
Oh, so it could be
That or
the pearl.
the pearl.
Yeah.
Pearl. Yeah, I didn't mean gemstone. Sorry, I meant the pearl, the black pearl.
Let's go back to
But
the
it could be the gemstone.
map. So we are over here at the Chasm of Caves. So we did find the Hobgoblin Cave. I will later update this to show the Troll Cave and Treasure Cave. Our next bit of journey will take us over here to the Old Barrows. It's going to be about 2 days to get there, and we did leave our beasts somewhere in the woods over here. So we could go back and get our beasts, probably camp for the night there in the woods, and then we could go back to the Temple of Winds, back down to the south if we want to take the road and then go all the way up to the Barrows, or we could trek through the woods. It'll be a little rough going with the wagon, but it is doable. Are you prepared to leave the Chasm of Caves?
I believe so. I don't know about you guys.
I think so.
Sure, why not?
We head back and we find that the wagon, as well as Sir Cornelius's warhorse Buckminster, they are just fine. You see there's a dead hobgoblin on the ground beneath Buckminster's hooves. He's been stomping it incessantly. Something must have stumbled upon them and he took it down and slew it. But everything else seems to be untouched. You can rest here if you like. We'll need to set up the tent, which would be a bushcraft roll. I believe we get a boon on that because we have a tent and we've been in this area. If one of you wants to make that roll to set up the tent, then no one else needs to do that.
I've got a 13 to bushcraft if anybody's better than that.
I think I'm like negligibly better. I think I've got 14. Yeah.
I don't have opposable thumbs at this point.
My bushcraft is only 6, so either one is far better.
We do have equipment too, right? The spyglass. Or no, this is for camp. We have a large tent.
So if we're traveling, then the spyglass in the
Yeah.
map will end up giving us a boon on that.
So we're setting camp is what we're
Yeah,
doing? Or
just
making
setting up
All
camp.
right. And the tent just takes away a bane, right? So it's a straight roll.
Right.
Ah, it's exactly lethal.
Excellent. We get the camp set up. Everyone will need to... Well, everyone except for Orla will need to eat today. Orla has eaten some chicken already. Urd, you can go and crop some grass if you're still in deer form. But Cornelius and Phelorian will need to eat. You can either eat a ration, or if one of you wants to go hunting, there's no place to go fish nearby. Or if anyone wants to rest now while the others hunt, they can come back and rest while the others keep watch. What are your plans for this evening?
Well, I'm going to say, do you want me to continue? Do you want an extra companion on this journey?
Well, your skill with a blade and a bow seem to prove useful, and the forest is very dangerous. I'm sure we would benefit from your being in our party.
Well, I know Corny and Urd of old, and I trust them, so I'm happy to travel with you. I can go hunting, so...
And it seems like your purposes here are intertwined. So, Orla, you're here to discover what is causing this blight in the dead forest that seems to be spreading. And the others were here seeking the path of glory, to make a name for themselves, but also to help this land heal from whatever terrible calamity has befallen it. And that may be the path of glory for them. So I think it's wise that you do travel together, especially since you were waylaid in your sleep one night. Orla may be of good benefit to you.
Yes. I agree. I can be of use to you, and you can be of use to me. Shall I go hunting?
So we are terrible at hunting, so you will be much welcome to hunt.
Yeah,
Okay.
didn't I forage for mushrooms last time?
So you did find some mushrooms. We did find a squirrel, which was then overcooked, but I think Sir Cornelius still ate it, but didn't get sick.
It's very...
It tasted delicious.
So
Yeah,
if you want to hunt, that's a hunting and fishing roll to track down an animal, and then we roll to see what the animal is.
Okay. Considering I'm a bit injured, I think if it's something too hairy and large, I might let it be. That's a success.
That's a success. Let's see. You find a deer. It looks a lot like Urd. Do you want to shoot it with your bow? No, I'm teasing.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
You find a boar. So this boar, this thing looks ferocious, and so to take it out, you can either make a roll with your bow or another hunting and fishing roll. If you fail, the boar will attack you.
I'm not sure I want to hunt a boar right now. I think that's bringing us into more danger when we need to rest. So I think I will just lower my bow and back away into the forest.
It kind of grunts at you. It noticed your presence. It looks at you, almost recognizing that this could have gone a different way, and then it quickly trots off into the woods with a little squeal.
Yeah, respect the boar.
Yeah. While Orla is hunting, what are the rest of you doing? I think Phelorian was setting up camp. What is Urd and Sir Cornelius doing?
Well, Urd's getting a full belly of grass. Then he's going to grab his fur that he found, set it in the back of the wagon, curl up on it, let the cats out of the bag, literally, and go to sleep.
Nice.
Because he's no good on watch either at this point.
As you sleep, what is Sir Cornelius doing?
So can I also sleep during this first?
You can. So you could sleep during this time, and then you and Urd could stay up through the late hours keeping watch. And you've got Phelorian setting up camp, so Orla comes back empty-handed. Sir Cornelius will need to eat, and Phelorian as well, but I think you've got some rations. Or you have a chicken
I
in
know
a
we've
bag.
got some
you could
chickens.
pick up
Swiftly
the
dwindling,
chicken.
but yeah, I've got some ration.
And you do still have that stew that you took from the Hungry Hobgoblin to potentially bribe your way past the 2 Minotaurs.
It's 2 rations for a full meal.
1 ration. But so the mushrooms you found, you needed to eat 2 rations of those to equal one
Right.
meal.
We're gonna have to do hunting and fishing. I don't know how I ever succeeded that.
Yeah, it was foraging, so it was a bushcraft roll.
So I'm setting up camp.
Yep. So you're setting up camp. That will occupy your time. Sir Cornelius and Urd are sleeping. Orla is hunting. Once the camp is set up and Orla returns, then you two can sleep and the others can keep watch or do what they're going to do.
If you fail at the hunt, like I backed away, can I bushcraft on my way back and pick stuff up? Or if is your 6 hours basically that?
Well, give me a foraging roll. I'll give you a Bane on this one just because you did spend a lot of time kind of tracking the boar and watching its movements. But, I'll give you a chance to find something.
That's a success.
Yeah, so you do manage to find some tasty little treats. Let me see, I think it's a 1d4 foraging 1d3. So you find 3 food rations worth of edible mushrooms and whatnot. You can eat these raw. It will take 2 of these rations to equal one meal. So basically you have 1.5 meals here. And you've already eaten, so you could give that to Phelorian or to Cornelius.
I would definitely hand it off when I get back.
Yeah.
Full of chicken.
Oh yeah. So then you go and you and Phelorian both enter into your deepest sleep. You can both do the hourglass on your character sheets below willpower. That will reset everything, all your rests plus all your conditions and whatnot. Cornelius and Urd, during your watch, are you doing anything in particular?
I think Sir Cornelius is just going to keep watch. If Urd wants to go do something else, I can probably just stay at the camp.
Nah, I'm going to lay in the wagon and groom the cats with my tongue.
Let me make a roll here on the random event table. Let's see what we get here. So, Sir Cornelius and Urd, as you are keeping watch, you see a family of wild rabbits scamper along the path. You can fell a rabbit with an arrow with the crossbow, Urd, if you want to yield some food, but they should be cooked first. Do you want to take a shot at these rabbits or let them pass?
Oh dear.
That is true. Urd is a deer, so
Yeah, he probably would not. That would be really awkward to fire that bow as a deer. The next,
and I don't.
you don't have.
I'm not able to use ranged weapons, so.
The next,
We have extra light crossbows.
yeah, if you want to take a light crossbow, you can carry one.
I suppose if I'm near the wagon and I see these rabbits, I could hurry or quietly grab one and at least take a shot.
Yeah, if you want to add a light crossbow to your character sheet, that you can either find them in the party.
I probably shouldn't have given me a bane because I'm assuming I don't have my helmet on.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
If I'm keeping watch.
So we can take.
So that would have been a 3.
The 3 would be a success. What's your bow skill?
Crossbows is 6.
Okay.
So is bows.
So you managed to bring down 3 rabbit. Oh, 1 rabbit. 1 rabbit. So you've got 1 meal. You'll need to cook this. You could cook it up to, serve as breakfast for whoever didn't eat. I think Phelorian didn't eat. Or if you cook it, then it would last the rest of the day. You could have it later the next day. It will be a bushcraft.
Might save it for the morning.
I did eat, yeah.
I'm not very good at cooking animals.
When everyone wakes up with dawn, well rested, the camp is safe and secure. You see a rabbit hanging from a tree that Sir Cornelius has felled in the night. If someone wants to cook that, it's a bushcraft roll. As you break camp and head on your journey. Or if anyone wants to eat that, they can. They just have to make a Constitution roll.
Eat it raw. Well, I can roll, but I've got one less, so...
I say you should probably roll it. Worst can happen is you get a dragon or a demon and get to level up.
Yeah.
No, not going to take a condition this early in the day.
Yeah,
Good call.
this rabbit was pretty stringy, and you cook it up, and there's not much left. It's a little bit unappetizing. If someone wants to eat it, to maybe be kind to Orla and say, "Gosh, this is really tasty," as they're choking it down, you can eat it, but you'll have to make a Constitution roll against the virulence of whatever the bacteria is that's currently inside this meat that is partially uncooked near the center. Anyone want to eat that?
I have a question.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, the deer will eat it. What's the constitution of a deer?
Any basically NPC monster is 10. Their stats are going to be 10. So you just can roll a d20 and just need to roll a 10 or lower. And I will roll for the disease. It's virulence 9, so it needs a 9 or lower. So the disease failed as long as you pass this. Oh, okay. Oh. There we go. That's your third dragon. You're making up for the 3 demons you had last time.
I'm trying to get on the leaderboard a lot of ways. I also am leading in fucking with myself.
Time spent
I've been
on 4
blind.
legs.
I've been blind and I've been a deer.
Yeah, it's
I'm just thinking about, how does it look as this deer's eating this stringy rabbit? That's bad.
Huh? But I don't have to eat the rest of the day, so I'm good.
Yeah, you eat it, and deer, there are, they will eat meat if they get it. They're opportunists, and you just chow down on this rabbit, and it's kind of horrific for the rest of you to watch this because there's no grace or skill. It's just gobble it down, gnaw on it, kind of hack up some of the bones. But the Urd deer gets it down. Maybe saves a little piece for the cats, and they go at it hungrily.
Oh, yeah.
We can head out on our journey from here near the road. Do we want to head down, take the road through the Temple of Winds down to the south and over, or do you want to head straight west over to the Old Barrows? We will have to cross a river at some point.
If we go to the Temple of Winds, we can ask
another question. Yes.
And ask if the pearl is one of the keys.
Absolutely. To head that way will take roughly a day. So we'll need to make some bushcraft rolls for traveling. This is someone with the map and the spyglass making sure we're going in the right direction. So normally the bushcraft roll would have a bane. With the map, it's an even roll, and with the spyglass, you'd get a boon. So who would like to make that roll?
I suppose I'll do
Not
it.
the deer.
I did it yesterday, like on the way to the Hobgoblin Cave. I wouldn't want to make a recent captive or, well, here's a job now.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a little bit disorientated. I don't know how I got to those caves. So
double 16s. Maybe I should have passed that one off.
So we are going to have a event here. Let's see.
2 trolls attack.
Oh,
Depending on the mishap, my cloak does protect against some journey mishaps.
Oh wow! What are the odds?
well, at least it's the start of the day.
2 terrible battle cries are heard, followed by the shout, "We get glory!" It is the Minotaur brothers, Grim and Grum.
We must show strength.
Let me take us to... I don't have a good map for this. Let's just, for now, let's go to the Chasm of Caves. We're not there, but this will just help us with the tokens. pull out some tokens for everyone.
I've led us straight into a massacre.
Yeah.
The Urd's
This
not
is
here to
the
tell me off
pressure.
about the Minotaurs.
It's true. This is probably the better time for it to happen.
Alright, let me find them.
The pressure of the bushcraft role.
Yeah. Oh, they are handsome boys. That is terrifying.
Reset the deck. If you guys want to draw initiative cards, you can.
Boy.
And I think these guys have ferocity. Yes, they do. Urd, as a deer, you are first. Grim and Grum, the two fierce hobgoblins that you have been warned about, have discovered you.
So Urd is going to go to the wagon, pick up the pot of stew, drop it about 10 feet in front of them, and run back to the wagon. I do have a lot of movement as a deer.
You do. Give me a... We're going to need some rolls here. Give me an agility roll as a deer with a bane to get the stew out. And then a persuade roll with a boon to try and talk them out of their action here.
Alright, so. We're all gonna die.
So you slosh and spill a good portion of the
no.
stew out of the barrel.
Oh no, I'm pushing that. I always push the first roll of the day.
Oh,
But
that's true. That's true. Oh!
Yeah, it got worse. We're just hardened. Okay. So yeah, I flush a lot of stew, and then persuasion.
Yeah, and this will be with a boon because you're giving them some food.
Oh, so it bounces off out my disheartened. No, nowhere near. You know what? I think these things scare me.
You are a nervous deer.
Right? Very
Oh.
skittish.
Oh,
Oh, that was
It
on a
was 7
dragon.
for a second. Oh.
Okay.
They look at you and say, you have no honor. We will still slay you and eat your stew. And Grim will step forward to attack. Let me turn on my HUD here. There we go. Stomping attack. He jumps high in the air, comes crashing down on an adventurer. I'm going to give us Orla 1, Phelorian 2, Urd 3, and Cornelius 4.
we.
Phelorian, do you
That's
want to
unfortunate.
try to evade that?
I will.
It's. I guess it doesn't show strength to run away, but it is an option.
It is an option.
Nope.
You want to push that?
Yes. Wow. Well,
Well, you're going to be knocked prone.
I'm
and
down.
You're going to take, 12 points of damage.
Ooh.
Let me get you prone.
Is that going to kill
Yes.
Phelorian? I will use Guardian then.
Okay.
Oh,
And
hang
you
on, let me.
then spend the willpower, and you will take the bludgeoning damage. Your armor will block 8 of that. You'll take 4.
That armor's amazing.
It just gives him a bane on pretty much every skill,
Oh, that's right.
but in
Yes.
combat it's fantastic. Grim will go again. A horn rush. He lowers his head and rushes towards two enemies within 2 meters of each other. That's going to be Sir Cornelius and Urd. I think Sir Cornelius got in front of the Minotaur to take that first attack, and Urd was already up there with the stew. It's going to try to impale you both with sharp horns. You're going to both suffer 2d8 piercing damage and be knocked down.
Would I have a bane on this because I'm mounted on a horse?
You are on your horse. He doesn't really get banes. This could be damage to your horse. Let me get your horse out here for us.
That thing's like 8 million gold.
Where have I got it? Buckminster.
He does have armor.
Do you want the horse to take the blow?
Will it kill it?
No. Your horse has 24 hit points. Your horse.
And how much armor does it have?
It has 2 points of armor.
And if I take it, I'll take 6. I think I'll let my horse take it, and then I will dismount.
You're actually going to be knocked off the horse. That's part of being knocked prone.
Or would it knock my horse prone?
I'm going to say it knocks you off of the horse, and probably knocks your horse down. So Buckminster takes a serious wound there. Cornelius, your turn. And
Well, I will.
You're prone, but you can just get right up.
Yeah, I will.
Sorry, what was that, Urd?
That did 14 to me as well.
Oh yes, it did.
I died.
So you are at 0. So you'll start making some death saving throws. Let me just take your hit points down here. The good news is you revert from being a deer back to being a dwarf.
Do I?
If you want to, or you can still be a deer.
I'll stay a deer. I mean, I don't see why that. I don't see how I would get back, but that's fine.
Was it a magical mishap? Is that what caused it?
Yeah. I'm a deer till I roll 1.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, then you would still be a deer.
Yep.
All right, there we go. So Cornelius, you, if you want to use your Demon Slayer, you can on here.
Yes, I will. Let me roll this damage.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I might have to stop using Dragon Slayer.
That dice might be weighted, yeah.
I think that's my 4th one I've rolled on that.
The Undead Hand.
Boy,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I have no idea what to do.
So your hand could go and try to bandage Urd.
Ooh.
That's true. I am an alchemist. Maybe my hand is.
Its skill would be.
See what he can do to staunch
be,
the bleeding.
Its skill would be 10 to make a healing roll. Normally that would have a bane, but if you have a bandage, then it would cancel that bane.
I don't believe I do. Its healing is also 5.
Was it 5? Okay.
It has skills, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
What else is it gonna do? So I might as well roll it, but yeah, it's a formality.
It tries, but it's unable. So when someone is down like this, you've got a couple options. One is to try to rally them. They are still making death saving throws, but they pop back on their feet and can continue to act while still taking death saving throws. Or you can try to save their life, which is the healing roll, which multiple attempts are allowed. That one was not successful. You can also pump a healing potion into Urd, and that would do the trick as well. But the Undead Hand attempts to heal him and just kind of pokes its finger in the wounds and just makes it a little bit worse. Grum. Stomping attack, jumps high in the air, comes crashing down on an adventurer. I'm going to say Orla is 1-2, Phelorian is 3-4, Cornelius is 5-6.
That's Orla.
That's Orla. Do you want to try to evade this?
I'm going to use my heroic ability
Perfect.
to hopefully avoid getting squished. So, hey, open. Oh, they came up. Oh. Fast footwork.
There we go. Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
And I still have to hit evade, right?
Yep.
Yep, okay.
Ooh, you wanna push that?
I'm scared.
Yeah.
This is really scary. So push
these
roll.
two guys are on the cover of the book. They're actually just
Yeah.
a random event, but they're kind of serious. So you managed to
Yeah.
evade that blow. That enrages Grum, and he
Oh.
takes his second attack.
Right.
A hoof kick. Using its powerful legs, it kicks the victim with its hooves. This will throw you the same number of meters away. I'm going to say it's either Sir Cornelius or... Well, let's see. So he jumped, and he attacked Orla. So he actually managed to run and jump over to here. So 1-2 Orla, 3-4 Phelorian for this hoof kick. Phelorian,
Would've been-
2d6 bludgeoning, and you'll be knocked away unless you want to evade.
Right. If I evade now, I'll just die next round, or whenever they next attack. These guys will one-shot me, so...
If he does a lot of damage, Can I use Guardian again?
You have to be within 2 meters of him.
Yeah, we're just doomed, I think, realistically.
You can probably...
I think I'm taking on Urd's role as the disheartened one.
Sir Cornelius can probably take out Grim this next round if you
I feel like if we attack one with extreme prejudice and just kill it quickly, the other one will be like, oh shit.
Yeah, because even if they have
That's kinda my
they have
thinking.
1 hit point, they still do full damage on you. So it's probably best to focus
Right.
on one.
And Cornelius hit the one he's by.
Yeah, so this one is like a little bit lower than 50%
Right.
health.
Although I can take the hits, so...
Right. I think I don't want to evade this. I really don't. I think I'm just gonna have to hope he doesn't do max damage. Oh my goodness! What are the freaking?
10 damage, and the hoof kick sends you over.
Well, I'm just,
over to
yeah. Okay. Well, I'm down anyways. Doesn't matter.
Goes rolling across the ground floppily.
Should have evaded.
Phelorian, your turn. You can try to rally yourself, and then you'll make a death save. You can't try to save your own life, but you can rally yourself if you choose.
For that plumber, I can't evade or apply the damage anymore as well. Oh,
If
no,
you rally yourself, could you drink a healing potion?
Yeah, if you pop up. So to rally yourself, it's a will roll with a bane. If someone else tries to rally you, it's just a straight persuasion roll.
Oh man.
Let's see, and you're prone too. Hey, so you rally yourself. Then if you want to drink a potion.
Drinking a potion is an action, right?
Yep, that rally wasn't your action. All right, well, no, that actually counts as an action. Yeah, sorry, rally is an action.
Oh wow! Well, I probably wouldn't have done it if I'd known that.
You'll make a death save.
Oops.
Your hand could bring you that potion on the next turn. We're almost at the end of the round. Oh, nice. Succeed on a death roll. Orla.
Can Orla use her bow on the one that's next to her? On Grim? That's Grum.
You'd need to take a kind of a step away from it. It would be an evade roll. It wouldn't count as your action. Otherwise, he would get a free attack on you, and then you could attack with the bow. Or you could use your scimitar.
I could turn around and strike at the other one
You could.
as well, I guess. So, yeah, I'm going to turn my back on the one that's right next to me, and I'm going to come over and target this guy with my bow.
Over here. Perfect.
Hopefully that makes sense to everybody that I would do that.
And the other one did just hoof kick Phelorian, and so he's kind of engaged with Phelorian right now.
Yeah, focus fire is a good idea.
Okay.
Nice.
That's
Roll
a
damage.
hit. Okay. Oop. That's 11 points. And I can't move away from this guy, I don't think, unless I do an evade.
He is badly damaged. So this,
Okay.
this bodes well. The next round of combat. Up first is Grim, and then the hand. So the hand might be able to save Phelorian. Oops, I just zoomed in like crazy on my screen. Let's see what sweeping attack. He roars and sweeps his weapon in a wide arc, hitting everyone within 2 meters, which is only going to be Sir Cornelius. Do you want to try to... You can parry this, because it's with its weapon, or you can evade, or you can just take the hit.
I'll just take the hit.
Oh, you'll take 1 point of damage. I'll let you inflict that upon yourself. After this sweeping attack, Grim will follow it up with his next attack with a horn rush. He lowers his head and rushes towards... It's just going to be you. Hoping to impale you with its sharp horns. You can evade this one or take the hit.
I'll just take this hit as well.
You take no damage, but you will be knocked prone. On your turn, you can easily get up. Although if you're hit while you're prone, then additional damage can come into play. Undead Hand. Do you want to deliver a potion to Phelorian?
So I accidentally made 2, because the Undead Hand's stuck under Urd. So I tried to move it, and I made a second one somehow. So
yeah, you can use the second
those.
one. Yeah.
Okay, that works.
I'll move Urd and all.
Yeah, I guess the hand would...
Hand.
I don't know quite where the... Oh, okay, this is the one that's in combat.
Actually, let me delete that second one. There we go. So he would come over and can give you the potion. Do you have a potion on your person?
Let me look at my inventory. I don't think so.
If not, it could run.
If not, there should be one in the wagon.
And we're right by the wagon, so it could go to the wagon and come back with this potion in hand. Pour it down your gullet, which heals 2d6 hit points. Let me roll that for you. You recover 6 hit points, and you're no longer dying. Make sure we've got that on our character sheet that it shows you're not dying. Open up. There we go. Perfect. Okay, Grum will go. And then Orla is after Grum. Cleaving Chop. It swings its weapon over its head and brings it down with full force. You can parry this, you can use your action to evade, or you can use your fast footwork.
I've got to use fast footwork.
3d10 could just auto-kill you.
Yeah.
If you take your max hit points in negative damage, you're just flat out dead.
Pushing it.
Yeah, definitely.
Disheartened. Yep. This is looking bad. I am, in fact, disheartened.
Oh, you got it.
Okay,
now, as
so
part of your evade, you can move 2 meters. Like, you can move 1 square away from this guy if you want to.
I would absolutely do that.
Yeah.
I will move away from the others as well, a little way. Oops, I'm just not being able to move there.
And then it will be your turn.
Okay. I'm still going to try to take out this other one again.
The one on Sir Cornelius? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Excellent. Roll damage.
That's 9.
Let's see if this does it.
Oh,
How do you
Yay!
take out
Nicely
Grim?
done.
Give me some flavor.
Okay. She just ducks to the side of everybody else and just sends her arrow shooting down right past Sir Cornelius's ear, and gets him right in that little shiny cow nose that he's got.
Nice.
And it just goes right through his nose and up into his brain.
Right up through the nostril, and he just falls backwards with the fletching still twitching in his nostril.
Beautiful.
Urd, this is a... You can try to rally yourself, or this is a death save. Nice. Well done. Phelorian, you are prone, but you can get back up.
Yeah.
We've got a teammate down, and we've got one more.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try to do a healing on Urd.
Okay, and if you have bandages or there's some in the wagon, you don't need to put a bane on that, just a straight roll.
Okay. I mean, we are on the wagon, so presumably as a healer, I'd probably know where it is.
Yeah, you would know right where the bandages are kept. That is successful. So no more death saving throws, and Urd can recover 1d6 hit points. Let me roll that for you.
And he's not a deer. Oh wait, no, he is a deer.
He is still a deer.
That's honorable that you chose to keep being a deer. Oh, nice.
Oh, 6 hit points you can recover there, Urd. And then Sir Cornelius, your turn.
I will double back,
Let me
and
make you
can
not-
I make it all the way to the Minotaur?
Yep, you can get that far.
Okay. And I will, first, while I'm running over there, I'll yell out that we've already felled one of, or felled his brother, or whatever the other Minotaur was.
It's his twin.
And that, his twin, yes, if he wishes to save himself, he can surrender now and lay down his weapons.
Give me a persuade roll with a bane, because he is wanting to avenge his brother.
Oh wow, nice.
He holds his axe menacingly out in front of him, takes a few steps back, and says, "Another time! Our blades will cross. This is not over." And he rushes forward and grabs his brother and drags him into the weeds. And thus ends the combat.
Oh, he took our loot.
So yeah, whatever loot he had, he has run off with, unless you want to chase him down.
Have we done
Well,
any
I
damage to
figured
him
that-
at all?
No, he was undamaged.
Well, you can't go and find
figured
another
that-
brother. So
I would quell my violence as Urd didn't want to kill the Minotaurs. I would see to it this one time.
It is 8 o'clock my time, which means we've been gaming for 3 hours. If we want, we can end the session here. This is a great place to end it. We just fought a wonderful battle. If you want to do some improvement rolls, you can each add, if you go to your character sheet and choose 5 additional skills that aren't already checked, and then go ahead and do your improvement rolls. And we'll see who gets what.
Oh, now look at rolls.
I know, right? And I want to see Urd get his animism roll here. Oh, I see a 19. That's good. I see Orla's bushcraft and awareness went up. Phelorian's getting a little better with his new dagger.
No, I think I failed that, didn't I?
Oh no, yeah, you.
Yeah, a 2 out of a 6.
No, it says Phelorian's knives increased from 6 to 7.
Oh, it says. Oh, I'm looking at crossbows.
Oh. Orla's bows increased from 16 to 17.
Oh.
Orla's slings increased. Failed to increase necromancy, unfortunately. Urd failed to increase evade. Urd failed to increase animism.
What is this? This game?
Man.
It knows what you want.
Yep. It does. Shoot. All right. Well,
I got knives.
that is the end of session 2. I'm going to leave the server up for a little bit if anyone wants to do any tinkering with your journals. If anyone wants to reorganize the party loot, you can. If no one wants to, I'm happy to do that for us. Otherwise, we will meet together in a week. Any questions or concerns before we sign off for the week?
The only one I would ask, please, is I managed to turn off initiative, like the initiative tracker at some point, and then I couldn't work out how to get it back up again. So it's a minor thing, but
oh dear. Hopefully, when we restart the browser or restart the server,
again.
it'll work. If not, we'll fix that. Yeah, I think when you log out and come back in, I think that'll be fixed. Were you able to get the HUD at the bottom working, where it's got like your weapons and? I think that's what you were using. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool.
All right. You guys spend some time kind of thinking about the events of the day as you're traveling, maybe building that bond of fellowship. As many of you already know Orla, but now Orla seems like a part of the group. She's proved herself in battle after felling the Minotaur, as well as. In fact, today in battle, let's see what the tallies are. Urd had 3 dragons and 1 kill. Phelorian had 1 demon and 1 kill. Cornelius had 1 dragon and 3 kills. Orla had 1 dragon, 1 demon, and 3 kills. So Orla is coming for the kill tracker.
Wait, I had at least 1 demon too.
Did you have a demon? I must have missed that.
Yeah, that's how I became a deer.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
A deerman.
A deerman. Nice.
Don't take my demon.
Yeah, you need your most demons. That is vital. In fact, I'll pull us to the landing page. I won't update it yet, but if you want to bask in the glory, Urd is going to keep the most demons, clearly. So,
although we have to.
But it's yeah, it's definitely it's neck and neck with dragons and demons. That can turn on a dime. So, in fact, Urd has the most dragons and the most demons. So, well done.
He's very swingy. He's very swingy as a dwarf and a deer.
Oh yeah, but you do have this mother cat and 4 kittens as a companion now. They might be able to go and do things for you just like the hand can, and Sir Cornelius can have Buckminster, go fetch me a potion or something.
I think that we'll, if anything, I may see if I can use them in hunting and fishing.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
They might be able to help me hunt. Should I ever, stop being a deer?
I wonder if we can add that to the game. I'll look into that to see if I can add it as equipment. Otherwise, just remember, if you do hunting and fishing, that you'll get a a boon on that because of your hunting cat.
Yeah, and Dispel does require a word, which I can't do as a deer. So
I would give you a language roll to try and get that out, but probably with a bane.
I may have to try that next time. So.
Yeah.
We'll see.
For now, Urd is a deer. So when I come up with the artwork for the session, will you be a dwarf? Will you be a deer? We'll have to find out.
Yes.
Awesome.
We will see. Thank you.
Thank you. I will see you all next week. Thank you so much for playing. I had a blast.